Our first Christmas song of this season. It's the Bennington Show. I'm Ron Bennington. There's Gail Bennington.
Yo.
And I am Ron Bennington. We're going to be playing Christmas openings all next week, including Agnes Moorehead, who cover a song from the Mr. Magoo's Christmas that it's just great. Chris, do you know what day that's going to be? Is that Tuesday?
That is Tuesday.
Are you sure? Let the gang from Agnes Moorehead know that what day that they're playing, so they get a chance to see that. But because they have certain reasons that they want to get the song out there for all the people that are struggling this time of year and all.
Yeah,
it's very, very sweet. A great cover, just a great cover.
I love that song so much. I'm excited to play it.
Okay, so that's on next week, and this next week starts the year-end wrap-up in comedy. Today on the iBang, the first piece goes up, The Club Speak, and this is one of my favorite 45 different clubs just saying what their highlights are. And it's really, really great stuff. One of my favorite starts it off. It's the LA Improv, who said when Adam Sandler came over and wanted to use the club for his movie, the one where he played his own kind of agent.
Sandy Wexler?
Yeah, Sandy Wexler, that's it. He looked at it and goes, well, I want it to look like it did when I first got here in the 80s or 90s, whenever it was. And they said that once he did the remodeling on it, they're like, you know what? We're the Improv, damn it. You know what I mean? And they got back and like, we're going to book this club the way we used to. And I thought that was fascinating. You know, everybody always talks about the dumb makeover shows.
I know,
but it's weird how a makeover can make you feel different.
I really believe that they're like, you know what? Let's really do this.
Yes.
That's really cute.
But they said they went back to rethink how we book our rooms and what our core values are. I thought that was fascinating, just fascinating stuff. We got a lot of Christmas presents that people sent us here today. We'll talk about them a little later, but put the whole list together so nothing's forgotten. And I want to tell people, too, that when we did the one day where we said if you order a shirt today, you get the signed poster. The posters are being sent from a different place. Vito's on that. So you weren't supposed to get them both at the same time. We probably should announce that. It never occurred to me. I'm going to be totally honest. So, Vito, you're sending them out when?
I'm sending them out on Monday. And they will be acceptable size tubes.
Okay.
Some people don't like the big tubes.
Some people just like to start shit on Vito and Chris.
These guys care for you.
Yeah.
They really care.
I know there were giant tubes, but they did get there safe and sound.
Safer because they're bigger.
Thank you.
I don't think you need to defend yourself. Just say, look, we got some big tubes. Not done for any specific reason.
I sent them in potato cannons.
So we'll wrap this up today, but there's all original programming until we come back.
Yes.
And we're going to run some Gail Meets Girls.
Yes.
As well as some of the best Unmasked of. I think last year was the most Unmasked I've ever done in 1 year. I think that had to be like 25 or something like that.
Most ever, yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean, and then some of them would just be like packed in within like 2 weeks. It would feel like we would have 4, and we'd be like, oh my God.
And then when do they run? It was insane. Here's our buddy John in Virginia. Hey, John.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hey, I was in Philadelphia last night at a job, and also Roddy, guys. As you know, my mom died this past year, and I want to thank you all. It's been tough, and the holidays coming up, so I want to thank you all for what you all do.
Holidays are always tough, man. They're always tough.
They always have you missing people.
I know. Yeah. That's why little kids like holidays more than adults.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because you're remembering all like the happy ones in the past.
Yeah.
And you're like, this one's different, and it always hurts.
And I want to, and Lottie, I was in Philadelphia, like I said, and I passed right by Lincoln Field. Pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the lake.
The old link. All right, thanks, man. Take care of yourself.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Peace.
The other thing about Christmas is people expect you or want you to be in a good mood. You're just like, well, sometimes I'm in a good mood, but let's not force it.
If you push me, I'm not going to enjoy this.
I'll just say this. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Okay? Joey, what's up, buddy?
Ronnie.
Yeah.
What's up? After 30 years, a very emotional day in New York sport. The legend, the Pope, Mike Francesa, is retiring.
He is retiring, and I'll just say this. In radio, if you get the opportunity to go out where people are like, oh, this is too bad, you're in the 1%. You're in the 1%. Most people just kind of fade away. You know what I mean? So congratulations to him. Unlike a lot of people, since I didn't grow up in New York, I didn't grow up with him, I don't have the same bond that most people do. You know, a lot of people say, oh, he's the best that ever. Well, he is in New York, and that'll get you that big audience. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some pretty decent guys doing sports radio in Alabama and Utah that, you know, you're just never going to hear about. It helps if you're market number one, though.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, he did that show and had the New York Post comment, like rip him almost every single show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a media writer for them who spent any time that Francesca or when it was Mike and the Mad Dog made even the slightest mistake, you know what I mean? He'd be all over them. Or if they yelled at a caller, but, you know, it's not that big a deal. You're getting a little too upset about stuff. Vito, great year for you, buddy.
Thank you.
Real growth year for you.
Good job, Vito.
Thank you, guys. This is a great year.
I think if you had to look at this, it was Vito's year all the way around.
Vito's, really?
It's Christmas, Chris.
Chris,
and that's your
let him
team.
have it.
Yeah, well,
that's your
Vito.
buddy. A win for Vito is a win for you, kind of.
Let me say this. It was Vito's year, no doubt about it. But you can't take away from the spectacular work that was done by Jen.
Good job, Jen.
Well,
great Jen.
I think I covered everything I needed to cover.
Everything, really. Nothing else.
And you know what? And the rest. Let's just be honest. Randy in Philadelphia.
What's going on, Bennington?
Hey, buddy.
Just wanted to say I'm really bummed out about Carson Wentz, so I'm just going to get high as fuck today.
All right.
That might be the best way of dealing with it, Randy.
I don't blame them.
I think so.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a Nick Foles guy, so I'm very, very excited about this. I'm back in the Foles, as I like to say. I thought that Nick Foles has been the missing piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the missing magical piece.
Like this team has felt like almost perfect, and this is what we were missing.
What do we got? The Steelers and Patriots this weekend?
Yeah, Steelers, Patriots at Steelers. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to call that the real Super Bowl.
Everyone's down the Patriots. They're going to get the shit kicked out of them.
Well, because they lost 1 week?
Because they lost in Miami, where Bill Belichick, for whatever reason, is like... Belichick has a losing record. And everyone's saying that, you know, Tom Brady's done. It's over for him.
They all decided that he's 40 at the same time. But, you know, you don't win every game. You don't win every game, ladies and gentlemen.
And Gronk was out.
Gronk is always out.
He's got a bad back.
When isn't Gronk out? He didn't play a minute last year and they won the Super Bowl. Quite frankly, nothing taken away from Gronk, but I could replace him with Vito tomorrow. Vito probably... I'm going to say this. Vito would probably end up with 55, 60 catches that season.
You seen these hands?
I'm worried about that cough of yours, Chris. It seems like every time you have a good laugh, a cough comes in.
I know.
It's the smoking. I think I finally pinpointed it. It's the smoking.
I would love for you to just dial it back a little.
Maybe for the holidays.
Just pay attention to your body. It doesn't want this.
Look, we got this sent to us. The Fuego Box.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
This is, Chris, this is why this would be good for you. 3 different kinds of hot sauce in here.
Oh, man.
You're a hot sauce guy, right?
Love hot sauce. My lady loves hot sauce.
Does she?
Oh, yeah.
She's the spicy sort, eh? Pass one of those bottles over. I want to take a look
You
at some of
pass
these.
all of them.
I will.
Let
be
me put
getting a
up
Fuego
in this
Box.
beautiful thing. What's that?
I will be getting a Fuego Box.
Maybe I'll make this your Christmas present.
Here
No, wait,
you
we're
go.
even. 100% even.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. These look great.
I also want to say this. Look who sent me this present right here. Can you read it?
Aw, L and Z. Lori, Larry, and little Zoe from Yonkers.
And look what it is. It's a David Hockney book.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because you know my thing, I think if I could be anything in the world, it would have been a painter.
I know. You do, you fantasize a bit.
I love the life of a painter.
Yes. I like how eccentric the world will let you be.
It's the one job.
Yeah.
That and a Rolling Stone, where they'll really let you be
They're like,
eccentric.
hey, he's a painter, so.
No one even makes fun of a weirdo painter. Where if you're in Kiss, they make fun of you.
Right, that is true.
And then in many ways, I am a painter with my paint, words, my brush, this microphone right here, the canvas, your ears. There's little Liam on his...
Sweet Christmas Liam.
There's another Irish drunk from Long Island. He hangs out with Steve Leeds. What was the last guest that Leeds got us?
Johnny Mathis.
Oh, so I said to him, I go, thanks for Johnny Mathis. He goes, really? I go, yeah. He goes, how was he? I go, he's fantastic. Really? I go, yeah. I go, my audience loved him. He's like, really? I go, I'm not fucking playing this game with you. Everything doesn't have to be rock, okay? I don't need fucking 5-finger death punch in here or whatever they're called. What are they called?
5-finger deth punch.
Oh, shit. I got it
You
right.
got
I
it.
should have
Nailed it.
fucking called myself a rock star. Do they cover Bad Company? They're the ones that cover Bad Company?
I think so.
Or is that something else? All right, what do you got?
Look at this beautiful cookbook from Larry and Lori, and Zoe as well.
Good.
This is The Lost Kitchen, Recipes and a Good Life Found in Freedom, Maine by Aaron French. So this is this chef who lives in Maine, which, you know, I love Maine. I was just talking about it. And she has like this really cool story. She grew up there, like grew up helping her father cook in his diner. And these are all of her recipes and they look phenomenal.
All right, let me see that when you're done. When you're done. Because, you know, my dream is to just live in Maine and paint.
I guess I'll live in Maine and cook. Chris, what are you going to do in Maine?
Not sure.
You need to make a living, Chris.
Larry also sent me some.
Just Larry?
Oh.
Larry and Lori, excuse me.
And?
And Zoe.
Yes.
Okay. They sent me some Hanukkah gifts and with a note, welcome to the tribe. You're a true mensch.
That's nice.
That is so sweet.
No one else has really welcomed you.
Some Hamantashen and some gold Jew coins. Delicious.
I don't know if that's what they call them, but
It's not. I got a lot to learn. I mean, I'm only recently Jewish.
You haven't even learned about Christianity yet, and you're mainly that.
Larry, Lori, and Zoe sent me this awesome book of the top 10, all the top 10 lists from the WWE, forward by Chris Jericho, the guy who fucking makes the list.
Forward by Chris Jericho. Look at this graham cracker pie.
I know.
You've been watching, you ended season 3?
I just finished season 3 of British Bake Off. Niagara Falls, Frankie Angel.
That was a nice one.
You know what is so crazy about that show? It's a reality show, competition-based reality show. And they're not competing for, like, $500,000 and a chance to get your own show on the Food Network. It's literally like they're crying with pride. That's like, they're just like really proud. Well, they get like a commemorative cake dish, and then they're like some flowers, and like their families are all in tears, and like, you've brought us so much pride to this family.
Well, the family was like, that person in the family has never had recognition before.
It's so sweet. I mean, there was even this guy who was really strong on the show that season, Ian. Mm-hmm. And like when the first time he won Star Baker, every week you get a Star Baker. The first week he won Star Baker, he's like, this is really exciting. And I've never even been voted best male baker in my village. And it's only 400 houses. It's so cute.
Why do they split the sexes like it was the Oscars?
Best male baker.
Best male baker goes to, well, a man who's lived on a cul-de-sac for the last 35 years. Last to pick up his trash can, but first to come out in the morning with jelly jams. And goose and fruits. The fucking Brits are so weird.
I know. Their flavor, they're I would say 90% of the stuff they bake, I'm like, oh, I would love to try that. And then there's always this stuff that you're just like, your palates are different than ours.
Yes.
Like, here's the thing. You're making a beautiful chocolate cake or you're doing something like that. I don't want a layer of lime jello in that. Thank you. I do not want, like when they're making lime jelly and just sticking it in a dessert. I don't want that. That's not something.
There was another thing that they did. They called it iced rolls, right?
Yes.
And you look at it and it's stuff, it's like a breakfast bun. Except for it's a real bun, like a hot dog or hamburger bun that they put icing on and maybe something sweet inside. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like our bun is like a fucking cinnamon bun.
It is sweet.
You know what I mean?
In
we
itself.
say cinnamon roll, but that thing isn't.
Yeah, it looks like a hot dog roll. And then I believe with what is on top is what they call royal icing, that like heavy kind of like.
You know what I say about that icing? Well, we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. Well, it's time to drop some mud.
The lyrics could use a little work on that song.
Perfect. They are pure perfection.
Man, I love this cookbook. I'm so excited.
Janice sent us some real nice stuff, too.
Oh, nice.
Candy
Janice.
treats from Chicago.
Janice, you're too sweet.
Chicago. And since, like, she's ex-U.S. mail, they let her actually go and run the route on this and mail it herself.
That's great. I wish she would have stopped.
Yeah, she drove it all the way in. One of those little cool mail trucks without a door.
That's even better.
That is so
means even more to me.
A guy in my neighborhood, when I was a kid, he got a job as a mailman, and everybody was very happy for him. And, like, in no time at all, he was opening checks and cashing them.
That's your big move. That's great.
I know. I think you can. I mean, it's so easy to figure out how that happened.
Yeah. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Beautiful candles, some cigars.
Lovely. Lovely Janice.
She is a sweetheart.
She makes me wish that Michael Jordan would come out of retirement and try to help the Bulls to one more. One more.
That'd be amazing.
I like to say one more for the big toe. Get a ring for the big toe, and then that's it. All right, look at Washington. Still have autumn trees there. Crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
I saw that just a Trump quote go up a minute ago. It says, a lot of people are really angry with the FBI right now.
Really?
Are they?
Yeah. He actually came out today as pro-Putin, anti-FBI.
That makes sense.
Now, could you imagine if that was Obama saying that shit?
No, I cannot.
A lot of people don't like the FBI right now. They think they're fucking bad. What people? People you know.
Everyone's pissed.
Yeah. Everyone's angry. Let's throw out any arrests they've had over the past 35 years.
Your bagman doesn't like him.
Yeah. Your bagman's very upset with him right now. But we'll never be. Is that Zito?
Yes, it is.
What's he up to?
Saying hi to Vito. How are you guys?
Hi.
Vito and Zito. Who never thought it?
Looks like he has a new best friend, Chris.
Yeah. Well, you need a new best friend because this guy, busy with.
Never around anymore.
Never around. Can I tell you something, Zito? He used you and your crew.
I got taken for a ride.
You
Ron.
did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Zito's the married man. You'd think he was the one to drop out.
Exactly, but he's still out rocking and rolling on 4 out of every 5 days.
All the time, constantly on the road. Who knows what I'm doing?
That is true, man. You're on the road like Bon Jovi. Steel horse, you ride.
6-string on my back.
Yeah. Yeah, the steel horse, by the way, is a plane. It's a flying horse. That's what Bon Jovi was able to do. And that's why he's getting in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. Yeah, he's gone, right? He's out of your life. This Chris Daly.
Yeah, he was kind of like a ghost where he was there when I needed him, and now I look around and he's totally gone.
Gone. Yeah, I'm just in Brooklyn.
Ghosts are never there when you need them.
They're so helpful.
I don't know where I was going.
Ghosty, I need some help.
Well, like Casper was a friendly ghost, right? Casper was around to help people.
Yeah, but Casper didn't just meet a chick; he'd dump all of his buddies. Peace. And this is why, seriously, it's one of the reasons, Gail, a lot of men hate women because they lose their friends. But I think women tend to be friends with their women friends, where guys will be like, I'm off the table.
Well, you know what the thing is women do drop off their friendships for a little while when they're dating someone, but then women understand it and they go, oh, right. I haven't heard from you. Things must be going really well. And you're like, yeah, we're getting to know each other and we're having fun.
Yeah. I think women replenish their friends with new friends more than males make new friends.
I would agree with that. Men and their friendships somewhere. It depends on how far your education went. Yeah. So if you went to college, yes. But if you dropped out of school in 8th grade, you made your last friend in 7th grade.
That is true. I mean, I tend to be like, I get close with like coworkers pretty quickly. Like, I've had friends that like I've known for many years. I hang out with Jen and talk to her way more than I talk to any of them.
Male friendships are like the version of like the female egg. Like, there's a finite amount of friendships you will have as a male, and then that's it. And if they fall off, they're just gone. You will not make.
You don't think like anybody becomes buddies like in an old folks' home? Like, we're the last survivors. We might as well go to the movies together.
Maybe.
See, the thing is, there's only 2 things that you can do with your male friends. And that's have a project of some kind. You're either starting a business or you're working. I'll come over and help you fix your cellar. Or we're drinking and taking drugs. You know what I mean?
True.
But you can't go shopping with your male friends.
That would I'd feel crazy if anyone had suggested that, or if I ended up doing it. I'd feel like a fucking mess.
Chris, I'd love to go on a shopping excursion. Now, in New York, we can only hit one store, so we know where we're meeting. Men's Warehouse.
I had a friend of mine. I had a friend of mine who told me that his like really close friend was getting married, and he was like, I have to help him because he's going to get his suit. So I said I would go with him because he said immediately when he was there, he was like, this is very weird for men. Like, he was like, I realize I've never shopped with a man. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here.
The speed in which any man shops is alarming to women.
It is.
A guy can go into a store, buy 10 things and be out of there within 22 minutes.
And you won't try anything on.
No.
It's very weird.
Yeah, my move is I buy everything online, but I buy like different sizes because I don't want to go to the store. And in my mind, I'm like, well, I'll just return the ones that I don't fit into, but I never actually do. So I just have like 3 pairs of jeans that are unopened.
But that'll be helpful as you gain weight.
Yes, exactly. For the future. My holiday jeans.
Well, pants still fit. No. No, not really.
When men hang out, also when they hang out from a young age, they're still doing the same things that they will always do, like shopping, going to the mall. You can't hang out, I don't think, with like when you're like 35 with your friend and like play video games. I feel like that's weird.
No.
So men like kind of need new activities too, and there aren't any.
Yeah, there are. I mean, because guys don't fish like they used to or hunt. Those were things that guys would do. But now, literally, you'll still, if you do drugs, you'll hang out with your drug friends. I'd have a nice drug weekend.
Let's just get drugged up, guys. Let's just go on a fucking run, right?
We're going to do some heavy drugs. Okay?
Got to fill the time somehow, right?
But
With drugs.
You have 3 kids now. Whatever.
So that's the thing that you see. Chris just dumped all of his friends.
Yeah, Mark Zito, Ryan Sampson from the Morning Mashup.
You barely gave Ryan a what's up yesterday.
I
when
know,
he walked
that
away.
was sad. It was like a breakup situation.
Yeah.
Like you guys saw each other.
I kind of felt sad.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah,
it was awkward. And then there's Jeff, who works for Harry Connick Jr., Jeff the sax man. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Wow. Wow, I feel like you just infiltrated my friends like a disease, ruined them, and then left.
I'll say this in a way, though. We warned you. We did warn you that he's a user. Because the reason why he hung out with you, all of his other friends dumped him because he's a bad person.
Yeah. And then the woman I was with dumped me because I'm a bad person. Yeah. And I was like, all right, these guys are hanging out. I'll hang out with them.
Well, your friends dumped you because your woman dumped you. And they were, I think, pulling a train on her or something that happened.
Like that.
That made it awkward.
Or you beat her or something. You did something.
God damn it.
It's all right if you hit her, man.
I didn't.
I looked at it as like we were taking Chris in and rehabilitating him. And now that he has, like, him getting this new girl is kind of like releasing him into the wild. Like, that was the purpose, maybe. So that's a good way to
her
look at
loss is your gain. Yes. That's what you're saying. Now, here's what he's doing. I don't know whether you know this. He's going to see her family, and he's staying with them for Christmas. And he's never met them.
Nope.
And you don't even know whether you're sleeping with her or somewhere else.
I don't know yet. Well, I'll probably find out next week.
Is she nervous about you?
I don't think so. She's putting on a brave face.
I'll say this. If she's not nervous about you coming, those people must be animals. They'd have to be lunatics. Because I wouldn't let you meet my parents.
I don't blame you.
Sean. Sean, what's up?
Hey, Ronnie B.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why there's so many gyms on every street corner now? It gives guys a place to go hang out?
Gay guys, yes. That's a place for gay guys to go and help each other with their core.
A lot of holes in the wall here.
Yeah. I'll say this. Chris reminds me of the guy from the short story Cat Person that's sweeping the internet right now.
Yeah. You're very him.
You're him, 100%.
You're the Robert of the story.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that.
They should have said Robert, then in parentheses, real name Chris.
Oh, shit.
Zeitz, you're staying married, huh?
Yeah, it's so far going pretty good.
Good.
Everyone's like, hey, what's different now that you're married? And I'm like, really nothing. It's just I have to wear the ring now.
Because you got somebody to be comfortable with. That's the big fucking deal.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
That's what I was even thinking before about this thing where in that story, because that's sweeping the internet, Cat Person. The uncomfortability or trying to have the whole thought of I'm trying to have a good date means that you're not comfortable with that person and you're not for each other. You know what I mean?
Like most good dates, you have to go later when your friends are like, oh, so you guys went on a date? And you're like, well, I guess that was a date.
Right.
I mean, because it has to feel like we enjoy being around each other and we went to a place together.
I don't think you can have a date with a person until the fourth date. I feel like everyone has 3 dates in them where they have like their stories when they meet. It's like, hey, this is who I am, who I'm trying to project, and you don't run out of stuff till like the 4th date, and like that's when you can get.
That's the real first date.
Yeah, like, that's when you're just, this is me.
When you're young, in this case, like the woman in the story is very young, so it's like you're not in practice of having an adult date. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, I met this guy at school. You know what I mean? You don't really date those people. You know what I mean? Like, that's not dating. So then when you hit the age where suddenly you are dating adult men and they're like, would you like to do this date? And you're like, this is weird. I don't know how that works.
The main thing that I realized about dating when it was time to like actually ask people out is like, oh, you can literally, a bunch of people I thought were unattainable, you can just ask them to go to dinner, and more times than not, they'll be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a when you unlock that, everything changes, because I feel like going for most of your life, you're just getting fucked up and like trying to hook up with people, and then you get to like where you're actually just going out, and then it's like, oh shit, I had a lot more options than I thought.
Well, do you also think though that you moved to New York City and there was a lot more people than you could meet? Like that, that gets harder if you live in a small town and everybody knows each other, and then you're like, "You were with Zeno last night." She doesn't want to live with that.
Well, those are the neighborhoods where like the Applebee's really are the local bar and shit.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit, you're hanging out at the Applebee's.
They're saying, "Come on, Jim, you can't be here all night." They know you, when they know your name at Applebee's. You're really in a fucked up place. Look at them dancing.
I know they're
over
having
at Shade.
so much fun over there.
I thought he was raising the roof, but he was just patting the air down. See that?
Yeah, that's just
an air pat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this could be. And right away, you said you were comfortable as could be with this girl, and she was comfortable with you.
Yeah, right away. Yeah.
I mean, this seems like the real thing.
This is happening.
It's been like 7 months, going on 8. It's a long time.
Wow.
You ought to go to Jarrett's.
Mm-hmm.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you should go to Jared.
Not K? Jared's?
K.
Every kiss begins with K.
That is true. Every kiss does begin with K, but
not that kind of K.
Every Jack begins with J. Now, here's the thing for you. What are you going to do a big Christmas present for her?
I don't know yet. I got a week to figure this out.
This doesn't sound good.
Oh, you don't sound good.
This is your first Christmas together,
Yeah.
so you feel like you're setting a precedent here that you're taking this year seriously.
Exactly, yeah. So that I feel pressure on what to get her.
Heard.
I don't want to fuck it up like I do most things.
Are you still? He was telling me this, that he waits till he falls asleep and then she sneaks out. Then he sneaks out every night. Are you still doing that?
What?
Are you ever ready to stay till the morning?
That's not good.
She's sleeping. Just very
Just
slowly.
trying to get his arm out. Chris Stanley.
Are you going to get like a hotel nearby her place when you go away to live with her family for a week or whatever? Like that's what I would do.
That would have been the smart move too.
I think you guys should have got a hotel. I mean,
Just for
the thing,
shitting.
unfortunately, it's like really for shitting. Just a place for you to go shit.
No, it won't bother him because he'll say to her mom, "I got to take a shit."
See, there's a weird dance there because if the family is like, why wouldn't you guys want to stay here? You don't want to offend them.
Yeah.
But it's an uncomfortable thing. The first time you meet someone, immediately staying.
Yeah,
it's better if you have a couple meetings, then a stayover scenario happens.
Right. When you see how they are and they are with you.
Like the first time I met my boyfriend's family, we went for the day to Philly.
Smart.
We went out for dinner. We spent time together. So it was nice that not the first time they met me. A few hours later, they're going to have to see me in my jammies.
Where did
you know what I mean?
shit that day?
I got a hotel room, actually, even though it was just half a day. I was like, this is a safety hotel room in case I have to shit at any point.
I only shit at Embassy Suites.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do the hotel too, man.
I don't think it's too late. What if I just get...
Yeah, it is too late because you told them that you were coming.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then they're going to think you're a weirdo.
Oh, man. This isn't good.
Do you need me to like call you with an emergency while you're down there? Like, do you need a phone call at some point?
It's not a
You're
bad
still
idea.
sweet, Em. You're still sweet, Em, despite the fact that he fucking turned his back on you
That's
and
right.
Ryan Sampson.
I'm going to get him back.
And that sax player from Harry Connick Jr. band.
Jeff the sax man.
Is there a lot of sax work for him in that band? Do they go off into the sax thing?
I believe so. And he was on the Christmas tree spectacular because Harry
Good
Connick
for
Jr.
him.
was on there.
That's great.
Good for him.
A lot of residual checks with that.
And he's on that Daily Show?
Yeah, he's on the Daily Show, yeah.
It's on the Daily Show.
On the Daily Show.
Yeah, he's Trevor Noah.
Oh, my God.
Chris used to hang out with Trevor Noah.
Why didn't you say that?
Does he do any other session work besides that?
He does session work and he's in with a few other bands,
See,
too.
that's the fucking cool thing when you're a sax player.
Yeah.
Someone always needs somebody to come in and lay down the sax thing.
Yeah.
And every sax fucking riff sounds good.
Exactly.
You know, like, that's fucking easy enough. I could probably do.
Great. Where did they find the sax man?
I mean, like, that would be, imagine, like, if you were a guitar player and you just came in. They were going, should we even pay you for the small amount that you did? Well, Chris, this is exciting for you. It's going to be the best Christmas or worst Christmas ever.
I like that. It could be either.
Why don't you just come fucking walking in with this on a fucking box?
This says everything you need
I
to
still
know.
got it back here.
Yeah, you're all over it. Fucking Vito hasn't moved since he's been back there. That's true. You come into that. Seriously, don't you think you could play this?
I do. This has got to be like lesson 1 for sax.
Yeah.
One time somebody asked if there was one song that could play when you got naked, what would it be? And I was like, it would definitely be Baker Street.
Yeah.
I saw Big J sing this song in Montreal, and every time the sax came up, the place went fucking ape shit.
The rest of the song is not that good.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it was kind of. He said to himself, he felt like it was a selfless act because it's not really about the vocals. He wanted everyone to enjoy the sax part.
Jerry Rafferty sang this song, and he said a lot of times he would just drift off to sleep during this part. I had a dream about boom. Perry Como.
It doesn't really match the intensity of that sax.
No.
It wasn't very well thought out.
No.
The sax is so dramatic, and then it's just like...
Well, you know, the fact that they start the song with the sax and then replay that same riff like 9 times, they're like, we got it, something with the sax.
Yeah.
Keep doing that. That's good. I'll fill in this other shit.
The other thing I thought was great was instead of the crowd singing along with him, the crowd sings along with the sax part. They're like, because they don't know any of this, right?
And if you listen to this, it sounds like there's only one time he did it, and they just kept putting it back in. They Pro Tooled his ass back in.
I mean, how could you do it any better than this?
Yeah. Chris, you can tell her her mom that this is your song.
Okay.
And that you always come during the sax solo.
Every time.
I can say the first part. I'm not going to tell her the second part.
Why?
I don't know why.
I bet you say fuck and cunt in front of her mom the first time.
Oh, no. Are you going to?
I'm definitely going to drop an F-bomb.
Are you?
I can't help myself. It's going to come out.
Has she asked you anything? Like, would you not do this? Could you not say this? Did she give you any prompts?
Not yet, but I could feel like maybe
you feel
as
it's
it gets closer, like just try to not say fuck so much.
Have they asked you if you have any like Christmas traditions you enjoy to try and like make you feel more at home?
No, because there are none. She knows better than to ask that.
All right.
Sad.
Wow. You could go caroling and bring the sax man and just...
You know what? She should just bring in a feral cat and say, I'm dating this.
I'm dating
Just have
this.
sticks all in its hair and shit. It would be easier for them to relate to than Chris.
I will try to not say cunt.
They give you a room together and you guys going to sex it up?
I'm trying not to. I don't want to.
You try not to.
Keep saying trying.
What do you mean try not to?
How's that disrespecting their home?
Like you can't not fuck?
Look, I can't not.
You hear Baker Street playing. Like a Pavlov's dog situation.
Gotta do it.
This should also be the song for the Great British Bake Off.
I would love that.
Yeah. And you have to bake and play one sax solo every week.
Right. And your bakes come out to the sax.
Has only played
Well, Mary Berry goes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This guy's won 14 weeks in a row. He's just played the Baker Street solo every week.
Now, I thought Mary Berry looked a little fragile during season 3.
She did. And when she had tears at the end of the season, that really got me.
You thought maybe there was something else that was
I know,
going
it was
on,
really...
like she had gotten a diagnosis.
I don't know, but her sensitivity really broke
The
my
test
heart.
came back and we're not happy with it. Too bad you can't bake away disease.
The cure? Sweets.
Sweets. And you know Dave Hollywood, he doesn't really eat much.
Paul Hollywood.
Paul Hollywood. I always call him Dave.
I know. He
Yeah.
seems like a Dave.
He does seem like a Dave. No one in England seems like a Paul. Have you ever even heard of any? You know what I mean? It's like Paul is not a very English name.
I know. And yet, a pretty famous Paul from England.
Who's that?
Paul McCartney.
Not familiar with him.
Oh,
What bands does he play in? Huh?
Well, Wings.
He has a very popular Christmas song. It's probably his best guess.
Simply having a Jimmy Jam Christmas Hill. He would have been better off singing "We Hate the Blacks, We Hate the Jews." It would have been catchier than what he did. Oh boy, Trump! I have to admit this: the end of the year, Trump, you've outpaced us. We can't keep up. You're too fucking strong.
He never stops.
No.
24 hours a fucking day.
Mm-mm.
Slamming McDonald's and tweeting.
It's the old rope-a-dope is what it is.
It's unbelievable.
And I'm tuckered out.
Yeah, I've had it. No mas. No mas. Just do whatever you want. I don't know if what opinion I'm supposed to have about net neutrality. I don't even understand it.
From what I understand, this is not a good situation.
It's bad. It's not
It's
good.
very bad.
We want net neutrality. We don't want it
Yes.
repealed. Because they'll give the power to the ISPs, like your Comcasts, your Spectrums.
Yeah, I'm already doing that.
Yeah, but that will give them the power to like throttle internet. So some websites will go up faster, some will go slower.
Right. And it will allow them to kind of censor things at smaller businesses, media outlets, things that they don't want involved because it will
Perfect
not
for
be
me
in there.
then.
What?
That's perfect for me.
Why?
Yeah, I like big box internet.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I'm about.
I like a big, strong corporate internet. Most of the time, I'm at either J.C. Penney,
Circuit City.
I don't like that. I don't like anything else. I don't like anything. I don't want to go to anybody's vlog.
Whenever you Google something, you always go to like the sponsored or suggested
Yes, I go to the
link
sponsored
instead
at the top.
of what
Yeah.
you actually were looking for.
I'm always feeling lucky.
What else we got to get to today, too, Chris? Is this the wrap? Are you done today's two, Zito?
Kind of. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
be in.
Nobody even knows where you are.
That's true.
You could-
I've at this point, I could just not come to work for a couple days, and they'd be like, "Where were you?" I'd be like, "Nah, Iowa." That's
Yeah.
where I was.
Big festival.
You haven't bored of the travel though. You like it still?
I still like it. I like the airline miles and stuff that come with
Yeah.
it, because then you can like go on a nice vacation.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
there
best
you are again traveling. At
Yes,
some
that
point
is
you want to be at your home.
This is there. We have a concert on next week with Brian Setzer Orchestra in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
and my boss was like, "Do you want to go? Because somebody else can go." And it's literally the only thing all year. I was like, "I think I'm good. I don't need to fly all the way to Los Angeles again. I've had enough." Although Brian Setzer Orchestra is pretty dope.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. You did that thing with them here last year in New York, right?
Yeah, the past 2 years we've done it at the Hard Rock, where you guys did Thanksgiving. If you forgot, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then we were doing it at the Troubadour in Los Angeles this year.
Oh, cool.
Oh, neat.
What, did Hard Rock Johnny blow it somehow? He acted like an asshole?
It's probably his tweets.
Yeah, that Thanksgiving gig was a blast, huh?
Really fun.
Yeah.
Unbelievable amount of comedians.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know. It was really, really great. Well, we've made a lot of good friends here, and with the funniest fucking people in the world. So that's a blast. Now we got to top it next year. That's the problem.
Well, Baker Street.
Dude, if we fucking did Baker Street,
All right.
started the night off with Baker Street.
Yeah.
Ron, I think you could probably just not even do like a 3-hour broadcast if you guys came out and just played Baker Street,
Yeah.
and then that was it.
I had no problem with
I
it.
think people would enjoy it.
We got your favorite song, Two Princes, out there, and the fucking people still talking about that.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I know.
And he was the nicest dude.
Chris Barron is
Not
so
only is he
cool.
nice, he's like an incredible fucking frontman. He really is.
I know. His like
He's one of the best.
his moves, his like
Yeah.
mic tricks, his kicks, like it was crazy.
And my wife met his wife at the performance, and she still talks about. She's like, Chris Barron's wife was so nice.
I
She's
bet, man.
just a delight.
I wish I was Chris Barron's wife.
Me too.
I wish we were all Chris Barron's wife. But Chris Stanley doesn't want to say that because he doesn't want to ruin this relationship he's in. Whipped.
She lets Chris Barron say "cunt." I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
I just want to say cunt. Is that the big problem?
I think it'd be better if you didn't say ripe cunt like you said last time you were on the phone. Yeah. That sounds fucking hideous.
That's really gross.
That really takes a word that's probably bad and makes it way worse.
Hey, Vito, did we sign everything we need today, or you got after show signings?
Got a few more after the show.
This is why I can't stand you. Everything should be done by now. It should be like Christmas fun.
We'll do it during a break, so it won't be after the show.
Can't understand that voice of yours.
Oh my god.
What are you,
I don't
gargling, or
think
you a
that
person?
cleared out.
I don't know. Sometimes if I don't talk for like 40 minutes, my
40 minutes.
Got down to a fucking science.
Sounds like a subtle dig.
Literally, how long you been here? This is like the 40 minutes you've been here.
Interesting. It's kind of like you just got behind my board and started doing whatever you wanted.
All right, we got to hit a break here right now because live read time, ladies and
It
gentlemen.
is.
You got to be ready for this because it's it's Christmas time. And Ring's mission is to make neighborhoods safer. Today, over 1 million people use the amazing Ring video doorbell to help protect their homes. Ring knows home security begins at the front door, but it doesn't end there.
So now they're extending that same level of security to the rest of your home with the Ring Floodlight Cam. Just like Ring's amazing doorbell, Floodlight Cam is a motion-activated camera and floodlight that connects right to your phone with HD video and two-way audio that lets you know the moment anyone steps on your property.
See and speak to visitors, even set off an alarm right from your phone. With Ring's Floodlight Cam, when things go bump in the night, you'll immediately know what it is, whether you're home or away. The Ring Floodlight Cam lets you keep an eye on your home from anywhere.
Ring Floodlight offers the ultimate in home security with high visibility floodlights and a powerful HD camera that puts security in your hands. With Ring, you're always home. Save up to $150 off a Ring of Security kit when you go to ring.com/comedy. Ring.com/comedy. That's ring.com/comedy.
That was by our buddy Sal. He's done the Street Jokes intro song. He's done Almost Bennington. He's done a ton of our songs. That's his newest one, We're Calling Me Out to Be a Drunk, which I don't appreciate. It's catchy, but I don't appreciate it.
But it is a song of truth.
I've never shit myself. Piss?
That
Sure.
part I believe.
No?
I didn't know it, but once I heard it in the song, now I know you shit yourself. When
I
you
think there's not a day he doesn't shit himself. Merry Shitmas, he yelled at me last year, then fell down on the ground and shit himself.
Great timing.
I just saw Michelle with 1L. They're not coming back for a while. They're taking a nice extended.
Yeah, they're taking a long one.
It's weird to have an end of the year vacation every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why don't we have 2 weeks in a row in the summer?
I know, we should.
God damn it. We should. I'd rather take a week off in the winter and take 2 in the summer.
Yeah. Swap meet.
Swap meet.
We all know that nothing happens in August here.
It's weird with now that Zito's left and Vito's back, you just feel something missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I think the Ito magic is still here.
I don't know.
Judge
You told
Ito.
us that we'd be starting Celebrity Big Brother. Didn't happen.
Never happened.
It's never going to happen. That's my fucking theory.
Good theory, Chris.
It's not happening.
As the
They
co-host of
haven't
the
found the celebrities. No one's agreeing.
As the co-host of the Big Brothers podcast, you should not be happy that there will not be a Celebrity Big Brother. You should be
Doesn't
upset.
matter whether he's happy or not. He's delivering the news.
Exactly. I'm
All
throwing
right,
out
you're a
theory.
homer.
Mm-hmm.
CBS got in over their head when they got all willy-nilly and said, hey, guess what? Celebrity
They thought it'd be easy to get.
Exactly. But no, guess what? They're not finding celebrities who want to be in that house for fucking 2 months.
Nobody wants to sleep overnight.
No. And be on fucking camera all the time.
That I don't mind. It's fucking sleeping there.
Grimy house.
I know.
Made up
One
plywood
bathroom,
walls.
fucking 15 people. I'm surprised there hasn't been a huge problem. It seems like it should be illegal.
Yeah.
And I heard they don't clean it very well. They find stuff from the season before in the house all the time.
Shit.
They found jizz rags before.
Aw.
That's not true.
Chris.
Yeah, it was.
They found Big
gross.
Meech's hair extensions, but like they find stuff like that. They
He
don't
calls
find-
that a jizz rag.
Okay, you're not
could
supposed
be
to
used as
jizz in
one.
those.
No, they found Corey and Nicole's like jizz rags in near the bed they always slept in.
They were in the bumper car though. The bumper cars were gone.
So he's lying.
I'm
He's
not lying.
lying.
They slept in the bed when they weren't in the goddamn.
This is Vito's time. Okay? Vito, I called you in to say that you left the fucking problem here. Do you notice how quiet and subservient Chris gets around Zito?
Mm-hmm.
And then Vito, and big bad fucking Chris, is back.
Yeah. You're bullying your little brother around, and I don't
Zito
like
was-
to see that.
Zito was attacking me and calling me a liar.
Zito's a way better Big Brother figure to me than Chris is.
Mm.
Doesn't make any sense.
See, me and Chris look alike, but me and Zito have that name rhyme scheme going on.
All right.
I mean, he did pop in just to say hi to Vito. That really surprised me.
I know.
I guess something's really missing for him without Chris.
Why not just get a younger, better Chris?
Yeah, he's missing a big man in his life. Hold him.
He may be younger, but he looks older.
No, I don't.
Yes, he definitely does.
No.
Look
Dude,
at
I told somebody your actual age and they couldn't believe it. Somebody asked me how many years Chris had before retirement.
What?
30. I go, his heart will give out before his retirement. Every Social Security you're paying is just throwing money away.
I know. I'm
'Cause
trying
you'll
to
never be getting it.
I'm trying to fucking make them not fucking take it out of my check. They won't do it.
Incorporate yourself.
Okay.
Are we hearing from BL today?
We were supposed to.
What happened?
I didn't get a word back from her.
Seems like this show needs to produce itself, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to hear from her.
Knowing that she's got a court date coming.
I know. She made me feel very blue yesterday. So I'd like to check in.
Well, I don't know. She says she's leaving Florida. I've heard that before with her.
I know. I thought she was going to move to Queens. She told me a few times.
She can move in with Chris if she needs to.
No, she can't move in with me. She found a place last
Why?
time.
You usually
She
stay
thought
with
that
your
she was
girlfriend.
upset. Yeah, you're in with your girlfriend most of the time anyway.
Why don't you just rent that place out?
Oh no, my neighbors around me would snitch on me. And
Why don't you just tell your neighbors that you're dating BL and this is your new girlfriend?
That's a fucking interesting idea.
That's actually a really good idea.
You'd be like, you're going to question my lady friend every time she comes in?
I'll tell you this.
I love this woman.
From that point on, you'll be living rent free, maybe even a few extra bucks for yourself.
A few extra bucks
and
for that place.
Spick and span apartment because that fucking OCD doesn't sleep.
Yeah, she doesn't. She'll
like
be
that.
up all night vacuuming.
Fucking like living with a speed freak.
You can't vacuum after 11 p.m. in my apartment building. People get pissy.
You know, that's not an official rule in my building. It's just one I feel everyone just
Humans do.
It's just, they just accept it.
It's never even had to come up. I don't know anyone who felt like late night vacuuming made sense.
Although the older woman who lives above me, sometimes at like 1 a.m., I'm like, what is she rolling a ball around up there? It just sounds, I don't know what she's doing. It's something on wheels. She's kind of a night owl. She's up late.
Yeah.
She's doing something on wheels. I don't know if
She's doing coke. She's wheeling around a fucking mirror. Black mirror. Drunk on Bennington, drunk on Bennington. How funny was David Tell yesterday?
So funny. I love David Tell.
Yeah,
and that's not a unique thing. Everybody does.
I gotta go see him at Caroline's. I was just saying this. My shows tonight are 9 and 11. I think we got pushed back for a. It's like people rent out his birthday party time of the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holiday party time.
Tell me about it. I say Christmas like an idiot, but it's really holiday. All the holidays are covered. We're smack dab in the middle of Hanukkah right now.
I know.
That
We're in the
world's
thick of it.
biggest Hanukkah thing that they put up looks so crappy. They don't even paint it. It's just 2x4s.
Where is that?
In front of the plaza.
Yeah. They have one in Brooklyn, too.
And here's the thing. Then the Catholic League goes up and puts up like a little manger in front of them. I'm like, I hope you guys are getting along okay together. This isn't a fight.
You don't need to do that.
You know what? Here wouldn't be a bad thing. Let the Jews have just one thing for themselves.
I agree. Let them enjoy it.
Yeah. What do the Muslims do this time of year? Oh, that's right. Blow people up. I forgot. 2 weeks ago.
God.
Hey, there's no one in Midtown right now because it's a little too explodey around here.
I think they've been scared off of New York for a little bit.
And it's nice and cold. I mean, it's the most wintry Christmas in some time. I am writing a book right now called Late Summer, Early Winter. And I don't even know if I'm going to stay with that. I'm thinking about just changing the title from Late Summer, Early Winter to Andy Summer, Edgar Winter. And it's just like two odd rock guys.
Sounds good.
Side by side.
Love to read that.
All right. Liz That's Fire said, tell these two assholes that Big Brother's been announced. Celebrity Big Brother's been announced for February.
Well,
and then she writes hashtag great fat experts.
Chris is the one that said it was never coming back. I never.
Look, until they announce the cast, I don't believe it's coming back. Let's see who they got in that goddamn house. Otherwise, they got a big hole in their program scheduled for February.
I don't think they're going to get Brad Pitt in the house, but you could call anybody a fucking celebrity. We've already seen that on all the these like celebrity wife swaps. You know, Joe Piscopo would gladly go into that house. and be welcomed, and probably end up winning the fucking thing because he's a goddamn natural leader. You know. This commercial kills me. The guy making pizzas in his own backyard. I'd love to have that. I'd like to have a pizza oven in my backyard.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, they're rolling the dough. It looks a little fucking difficult.
It is stressful. Anytime I've done anything like where I'm making dough from scratch, I'm very stressed out. Like it's a very like intense situation where you're just like everything is going wrong.
You couldn't be on. You couldn't be on that show.
Oh no, I'd crack.
Mm-mm. They caught a guy in season 4 who just brought some biscuits in from home and just tried to pop them in there.
Some Oreos.
He just fucking let them. He hollowed out of the thing, this coat, and he was just dropping it down in there. Like, these biscuits taste Starbucks. Hey Rob, what's up, buddy?
Hey guys, I love your show more than anything.
Thanks, bud.
I'm in California and it's going to be 80 degrees today, and I'm fucking pissed off because it's Christmas. You know? Do you guys like the Florida hot Christmas, or do you like the cold, wintry Christmas?
I much prefer the wintry Christmas, but then it would be nice just to be a snowbird.
Yes.
And go down to Florida for a couple of months.
Now that I live in the cold, I definitely would enjoy it. But as a little kid, I felt like it didn't feel right. Like I could see that the rest of the country was enjoying this thing, like associating Christmas with snow. And I was like, I feel like we're like missing out on the seasons.
It's true.
Yeah, we just want something different here.
Yeah.
We want a season, not just one blanket. Hey, get up! There's sunshine every day. No, give me some rain. Let me be cold once.
Yeah, I know. It's actually, they say, good for your body as well as your psychology. What I'd like to have is a endless winter.
That sounds horrible. You'll love Game of Thrones then.
Vito said in this story that Dead Man Walking show, what is it called? Dead Zombies?
The Walking Dead?
Might get canceled.
Really? I'm so shocked. Isn't that supposed to be the biggest show?
It was. Now nobody gives a fuck.
I think they pissed off. I think last 2 seasons, people are just getting mad at the cliffhangers, and they're splitting up every season into 2 seasons. So the fan base is just getting annoyed.
So that could be, but
hangers would be fine if they paid off, Chris. I'm not going to blame the cliffhanger. It's like the writing isn't good enough to keep people. But you're 9 years into people are fighting zombies. It's stupid after a while. For me, it was stupid from season 1.
Season 1 was terrible.
People can't maintain quality with the show. It just can't get done.
Yeah, there is a shelf life. You usually like have at least a couple seasons where you're like, this is a great show. And then something tips, and then you go, wait a second. And sometimes it's not even like, oh, the writing staff changes or they're trying to. Sometimes it literally is a story has a beginning, middle, and end. And if you keep stretching the end out, you know what I mean? Like you're going to get filler in there.
Here's what I would do if I was on the writing show, right? And I haven't seen one Walking Dead ever, but I would come in and pitch this first day in the writer's room. What if they had an Olympics against the zombies, where instead of fighting each other, you can compete?
Yeah.
All right. But we make it fun. We make like potato sack races,
right?
Things like that. And then winner ends up getting the planet.
That's a good idea. And then we could make it fun too. Like instead of throwing a discus, it could be like a zombie's head.
Okay, perfect. Now here's my second idea. Zombie beauty contest. You get all the zombies, right?
Okay, good.
And just the funny thing is that the winner is still going to be really ugly because she's a zombie.
Are the judges zombies or are the judges humans?
I would say it's, first of all, great question. But you got to have some humans in there.
Yeah.
What if it's just like 8 zombies and 1 human chick? And you can tell that she's not an attractive woman, and she still wins going away.
Now, the host situation, do you want a Ryan Seacrest type or do you want a zombie type?
See, you're probably too young to remember this, but the first year of American Idol, two hosts. One was a comedian, and he said, after the year, he goes, "This show's stupid." I want to focus on my comedy career.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Brian Dunkelman.
Yeah. And as you know, he became the biggest comedian ever. He's probably going to win the comedy wrap up on the iBank. Go over to the iBank and vote for who you think are comedian. It's very tough. I don't even know who I would say the comedian of the year is.
I know. This is a difficult year because I would say there are a lot of comics who had kind of like breakthrough situations where they went from being just great comedians to like almost household names.
Yeah.
And, did some really big accomplishments. But because there's multiple people in that position, I don't feel like it's as clear as it was in other years.
I mean, some years there's an Amy Schumer.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Where Amy Schumer just went dominating.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's had an Amy Schumer year this year.
I don't know.
Or is it still Amy Schumer? Do you just give it back to her? It's either Amy Schumer or Lena Dunham.
I'm not sure about that.
Or one of those Star Wars. I saw Star Wars last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
The only thing that, and I don't know all the names. Who's the guy who killed Harrison Ford?
Kylo Ray.
He gets killed.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren.
Ray's
Kylo
the
Ren.
new girl in the movie. You
Yeah.
fucking idiot, Chris.
What's her name? Ray. What?
Just Ray.
She gets killed too.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And here's the weird thing.
Didn't think you were going to say
It's
this much.
just a lightsaber accident.
Oh no.
A guy was standing behind Kylo Ren, put on his lightsaber, and he was too close. It went right through his back.
Oh my God.
And the Wookiee just went, roar.
Good. At least the Wookiee's there.
A very big part of this, though, is Princess Leia.
Uh-huh.
She's in almost every scene.
Really?
Yeah. And then towards the end of the movie, there's just a woman wearing a Princess Leia mask, which
That doesn't seem like.
Not even CGI, just the latex mask.
I don't even think it was latex. I think it was paper. I think they had taken a poster and just taped it up there. But she gets killed.
Jesus, who's left in this movie?
Tasteful?
Well, there is. All right, the other guy who was the folk singer, and now he's
Poe Dameron.
What's his name?
Poe Dameron.
He dies.
What? They don't have any cats left in this next movie.
Well, they have BB-8.
Okay. No.
What?
I'll say this: they don't have him for them. He doesn't die, but he does get crushed.
No.
I just met him. That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah, and then the thing that he's crushed is melted down
Oh, it's so.
and shot to different parts of space.
They must have really hated that fucking ball.
But that other guy, the folk singer, what's his name on?
Poe Dameron.
Yeah, Poe Dameron. Is it an X-wing accident where he's just? It looks like an easy landing, and then something just. He just goes nose first into it.
God.
And oh God, there wasn't a dry eye in the house in that.
Well, is Finn okay?
That I don't want to give everything away,
Okay.
but Finn, you know who Finn is, right?
Oh yeah, no Finn. Yeah.
What was your favorite part of Finn last time?
Oh, Finn when he was hanging out with Bo whatever.
Bo Dietl.
Bo Dietl. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Who's the next? Yeah, he's the next mayor. Finn ends up blowing a dude,
Oh my God.
which surprised everybody. And they just said that in the future, who cares who blows who? And I thought that was nice. But then I yelled out in the theater, but this is the past. And then it was like, shut up. And I'm like, what?
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I did kind of see that one coming.
There were undertones.
I kind of knew that was going to
Him
happen.
and Poe
in this
seemed a
one.
little too close in
All
that
right,
last
I'm
one.
told to look at Jermaine Lassier's meme. I guess he put up a nice meme. He's like me. He's a Star Wars freak. I mean, we just love it.
I know. You guys are a couple of Star Wars freak nasties.
Yeah. Is that it right there? Is that him? Is that a storage locker? Is that it?
No, here it is. This GIF.
That feeling you get after seeing The Last Jedi a second time.
Jesus.
Look how excited he is.
He loves it twice already?
Damn.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He's got good moves.
I wonder if he liked the part when Finn was blowing that guy.
I'm worried that he's going to be the new lightsaber boy.
Oh, no.
Who actually took this for him?
He loves it.
See what people say back to him. Is there a way to see if they're loving it?
Someone just said,
I don't know why a lot of people didn't like it. And then somebody else said, "Is this rolling?" Which is probably the most mean thing anybody could say about it, even rolling. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Still smoking?
Yeah, still smoking.
I think it would be great if you go there and make that entire family, your new in-laws, sick.
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys. Don't hold
Are they
this
going to be
against me.
okay with your constant chain smoking?
That I don't think they will be okay with.
Are you going to be heavily drinking in front of them?
I'm sure I'll be moderately drinking. Moderate. I'm going to try to keep it moderate.
Have you done that before?
No, I have not.
Can I ask a Star Wars question?
Yes.
Did Iron Man cross over in all the other ones or just this last one?
Oh, my God. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
What?
The Marvel Cinematic Universe is crossing over with the Star Wars universe?
Well, I don't know whether that's, it's Iron Man and it's Gwenny.
Was this a post-credit scene, or was this just in the
No, it
movie?
was out in the middle of the movie. And he just says, if you need any help at all, you can always count on the Avengers. Now, I don't know who they are.
Do they accept the help?
Oh, yeah, they needed his help. That fucking guy's a good-looking genius.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Without spoiling anything, is Luke an Avenger now?
Luke, you're going to be very surprised about.
Oh,
So
really?
he lives.
Yeah.
What happens?
Well, and again, spoiler alert.
Okay.
But Luke is evil. He's with the dark side,
No.
right?
Oh, no.
And then at a certain point, he goes, wait a minute, I got Darth Vader's script.
Oh,
And then he goes back to being nice.
Oh,
See,
thank
break the
God.
And he ends up, yeah, of course, everyone knows it's fake. And then he ends up a farmer again. And here's the weird thing.
yeah.
His aunt and uncle are still alive.
Right.
What?
This
They were burned to death.
makes no
Yeah,
sense.
that wasn't them.
No?
No.
They clones? He's back on Tatooine.
You know, you came up with a good point. He just believes at them, but maybe they are clones.
Oh, man.
Because I know that the last scene was them diving into his house and starting to eat him.
Oh, my God. What?
Yeah.
Gets eaten.
This is a fucking Last Jedi. Well, you know when it's the Last Jedi, you know Luke dies. Because it is a Last Jedi.
Right.
And that's that little girl. What's her name?
Ray.
She dies too.
No.
I don't know what they're going to do for this episode 9.
Well, here's what happens with Ray. She goes blind
What?
and then becomes like a kind of a blues piano player and singer.
In space?
Yeah, she's going, tell me what I say.
You know, I don't want to say that. Like, it kind of seems like they jumped the shark a little with that blues story.
Space shark, my friend. And a
Does,
space shark is still a shark.
does Ray play at the cantina with those other people?
Dude, what year you fucking think this is, man? This ain't 77, all right?
The new
This is the
cantina.
90s. 40 years ago, Star Wars came on the scene, and I'm going to tell you something right now. They've never made a bad fucking toy. There's also, in the middle of the movie, an ad to get the bed sheets.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's good. No, it's good. People go crazy for it.
I've never even seen a bedsheet name in the movies.
I need this.
I need this for my bed.
Is this like Kylo Ren's bedroom we get to see and he has the sheets?
It's funny that you would say that, Vito, because there is a scene of Kylo Ren just masturbating, and then he looks at the screen and goes like this: "I love working for Disney." Yeah. I was at a screening, right? I was at the screening in New York City, and George Lucas was screaming, "What have you done? What have you done to my fucking beautiful story?" And everybody was booing him. They're like, "Get out, old man! You're so old."
Ageism, man.
Yeah, that is ageism, I think. But it worked. You know what I mean? It worked.
Because you do think this one is better than the originals?
Didn't realize all the sexuality would be in this one.
I might do an all spoiler radio show, where just the day before every movie I give out every spoiler.
That's a good idea.
And I'm going to name it after you guys and just call it What? What?
Is Judah Friedlander in this one also?
I didn't want to say anything, but
Oh boy.
his scenes are all in black and white. And he shoots them himself.
Whoa! I can't believe.
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
great.
exciting for
It's
him.
great. I put it in with the top 8 Star Wars of all time.
Seems like it's number one.
Well, my number one favorite Star Wars of all time is The Godfather. And yes, technically it's not a Star Wars, but it's so fucking good. When Sonny gets shot.
Do you think Godfather?
Spoiler: Sonny gets shot. Yeah, go ahead.
You think Godfather 2 is a better Star Wars than Godfather 1?
It's not really a Star Wars, is it, my friend? That's a Godfather. And can I tell you something? To me, Godfather 2 was a complete ripoff. You had some of the same characters, even the same houses. So I call that a fucking ripoff. If I was Francis Ford Coppola, I'd sue those fuckers in a heartbeat. Played out, right? Played out. But it's good. It's really good. Oh, and the music in this Star Wars.
John Williams is back?
John Williams, and there's a certain point that they're showing him playing, and he turns and he goes, this is the shocker. So real, for everybody out there, this is a spoiler alert.
All right.
John Williams looks at the fucking thing and goes, this song is dedicated to my son who passed away. Wait. Robin Williams. Fucking place goes crazy. And we're all in the theater. We're just going, no. So fucking great. So good.
Sounds like a great screening room you were at.
It was unbelievable, Chris. It was probably the greatest, nerdiest moment of my life. I just love it.
You think you consider yourself a nerd now?
Hold on. I got the Runaway Jeff guy. G-Baby is on here. G-Baby.
Hey, Ron, what's up? How you doing?
What are you doing, dude? Are you the new Star Wars kid?
Well, here's the thing, right? You guys don't even know the half of it. That's why I called to further embarrass myself and have you guys shame me. That's one shot of a larger video I did where it gets much, much, much worse.
You just love this movie, huh?
I love the. Oh, yeah, I do, but that's not what the basically like Columbia, the jacket company released these high-end Star Wars jackets, and they sent one to our website to check out, and they said, well, why don't we shoot this really funny video with you wearing this $400 jacket? And we did that, and that's just one of the gifs or gifts that my friends are, pulling out. But it's a really embarrassing thing where I'm like Derek Zoolander. It's on IO9 Twitter, and I also just sent I texted a link to Chris if he has his phone on him.
Got it.
No, I don't. No, you are a reviewer, right?
Entertainment journalist, Ron. So it spans the whole gamut. So if that means I have to dance in a coat for the sake of journalism,
right?
Sometimes that'll happen.
But I just feel like if you were a war correspondent, you'd also have a machine gun and be shooting. You know what I mean? All right, let's watch a little bit of this. Oh God. Oh Lord.
Swamp. Rebel.
Oh Jesus. Oh.
Sexy.
Force.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
Snow spear.
You get to keep the jacket?
Yeah, I get.
Good.
It's a nice jacket. Looks good on you.
Empire.
Oh Jesus.
Tauntaun.
G-Baby,
that happens.
Yeah, I'm starting to be concerned.
Sorry,
it might be time to get you out of Los Angeles.
The jacket is not made for Los Angeles, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, that is true, right? How close are you to the fires?
Not too close. No, not too close. It was, in LA, it's probably 20 miles away. That might as well be, 200 miles away.
Right. That is true.
So, yeah. I can't believe you're dropping all these spoilers on us, by the way. This is big stuff you're dropping.
I think people don't worry about things being spoiled anymore. I think they like to know before they go.
People are getting more and more like Chris Stanley.
Yeah, particularly with all the deaths that take place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I understand. And the Iron Man one, I can't believe you blew the Iron Man one. That's the best part of the whole movie.
Well, the thing is that people don't even realize is he dies in this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he
I
dies
wasn't going to say that.
because they don't. His contract is over with Marvel.
Shit.
It's done.
And so they end it in a Star Wars movie.
End it in the Star Wars movie. Obviously, everyone saw that coming for the last few years.
You know what? I'm actually glad you told me because I think I would have been too shocked if I saw that.
I don't want anybody to be too shocked. That's why I even go to the movies now and yell out in 15 minutes, Kylo Ren is going to die. So prepare yourself, everybody. Out soon before it's nothing but Star Wars movies being just released. There won't be any other movies.
We're here. The next one comes out in 5 months. It used to be you waited 3 years. Now we're waiting 5 months for the next one.
Yeah. Well,
and so we're there. We're there.
They should take a good look at the NFL and just remember that more isn't better. G baby, have happy holidays, my friend.
All right, you too, guys. Have a good one.
All right, take care of yourself. We're gonna break right here. Right back. I'm gonna let Chris hand me this. You want me to just start reading it here without making you jump around?
Sure.
Oh, we got that box and we're loving this. Do you love hot sauce or know somebody who loves hot sauce? Well, FuegoBox.com has created the perfect product for anyone who does. Fuego Box started out as a search for the best hot sauce in the world, and now it's turned into the #1 Hot Sauce of the Month Club.
Every month, the hot sauce experts at Fuego Box taste literally hundreds of new sauces and choose the best 3 to send around to its members. These aren't just burn your tongue off sauces. Many of the sauces have a nice kick, but Fuego Box is focused on flavor and high quality ingredients over heat. It makes the perfect holiday gift, and just in time for the holiday season, they're giving you $10 off any order, including gifts.
Just enter code Bennington at checkout. On top of that, any 3-bottle subscriptions comes with free shipping. That's FuegoBox.com, promo code Bennington for $10 off the best hot sauces you've probably never heard of. Where is that box? You got it over there? It's
just right over here, yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look at what some of these hot sauces are, because I don't even think I've heard of one of these. They all come to you from FuegoBox.com.
This is the one I'm really interested in.
What's yours called?
This one is Frankie V's from Frankie V's Kitchen, and it's called Spooky White. And I'm really interested why it's like this really light flavor. I mean, it's like a really light color, but it's definitely like a Mexican hot sauce because it's like great for guacamole, burritos, quesadillas. I know.
This one says, born to hula, Ghost of Sancho. And this one is a real warning, hot. They warn you that this is a hot one. And this is just Zana sauce. And I'm not even sure where this one's from. So you'll get 3 hot sauces every month. Now, if you have a hot sauce person in your family, yeah, pick it up for them. This is for your dad, your uncle, your grandfather. Who knows? There's a lot of women into hot sauce.
I know. It is. It's become something for ladies, too.
Just enter code Bennington at checkout. That's right. Bennington at checkout. You get a deal on that. And on top of that, 3-bottle subscriptions come with free shipping. That's FuegoBox.com. Promo code Bennington for $10 off the best hot sauces you've probably never heard of. FuegoBox.com. It's the Bennington Show. All next week, original programming with the Year in Comedy wrap-up. It's always a really fun thing for us to do. And then we're running the Year in Comedy 3-hour special on the 29th and the 1st. Correct, Vito?
Yes, those are both true.
And that's Vito's baby this year, right? Congratulations.
Good job, Vito. Your baby's beautiful.
And then apparently, Chris, you're just doing nothing at all.
What did you do this year?
There's a Don Rickles special.
Don Rickles.
That's just one special.
When's that run?
That's going to air December 22nd, Christmas Day, and we're going to air it ourselves in January.
December 22nd is not Christmas Day.
Well, it's December 22nd and also on Christmas Day.
Odd. I'm trying to read the news as it goes along. It looks like they're going to get the tax bill done before Christmas break. Just like we got that net neutrality thing, which finally fixes the internet for all of us. Thank you very much.
I don't know if this
I like
is fixed.
to see some of the smaller sites that don't pony up the big cash get penalized with it by loading slow.
not good.
Like it's the 90s. You're going back to dial-up.
Some of those other websites you have to use dial-up for.
I'm just going to keep that thing like from War Games there, where I'll just put my home phone right on the and go straight into my PC. Chris, you just mixing up a cocktail for yourself over there today?
Just water. Just getting some water.
Would you like to have a little Christmas drink?
I would love.
Do you have anything?
There's a bottle of Jameson in the booth.
Send that Jameson's in, okay?
Yeah.
Let me get a little JMO.
Let's make the song a reality.
Oh, that was just mine. That's just my bottle of Jameson.
Well, we forgot we were going to do that today, right?
We were.
And you didn't bring it up.
You didn't want to seem too much like an alcoholic. Hey, I got a great bit for today.
How about I drink half a bottle of Jameson's on the air?
Vito, would you like to have a drink with your buddy? Or
I'd love to have a drink with my buddy.
Aw, that is so sweet. Here, Vito,
let's
you can have my
see you
bottom
guys
cup.
toast a little bit. Nothing from me, of course, the fucking steps. But anyway, the thing is, we learn that way. Gail, anything for you?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
That's unusual. Nothing like drinking out of a paper cup, is there,
I
boys?
know.
Classy.
Yeah. He'll always even, like, when he's at a bar, he'll say paper.
Paper,
Have a
please.
seat over here, Vito.
Never plastic, always paper with me.
Jen, are you old enough to drink?
Yeah, old enough.
Would you like a little just straight whiskey?
I don't like whiskey.
Jen was driving me crazy because I feel like she doesn't drink her wine fast enough.
Yes, we were out to dinner, and her slow drinking of one glass of wine started to make you nuts. Like, finish that, please.
Yeah, and I just took the crap and just filled it back up. Let's go! We're trying to have some fun here! What would you guys like to toast to?
I'd like to toast to an amazing 2017 and an even better 2018.
Well, normally in this day and age, we like to toast to people, not to years.
I would like to toast.
Vito, would you like to make a toast?
I would like to make a toast to some great bosses and hosts right here, Ron and Gail Bennington.
Oh, thank you so much, Vito.
Thank you so much for an amazing year. Jen, it's been amazing working with you this year. I love you. This is to you. Chris.
Yeah.
You've been like a brother to me.
Wow, that's classy.
That's creepy. I don't like
That's
that.
classy.
An older, fatter brother.
It's still up to debate whether I'm
You make
fatter.
me realize not to gain more weight.
Why? It's because I quit smoking.
That's so sweet. You're a role model.
You keep me from getting bigger. So thank you, Chris, for that.
Yes, you're welcome.
You're not just a role model to him. You're a buttered role model.
Sounds delicious.
To the Bennington Show.
Oh, cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
To the Bennington Show.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Beautifully put, Vito. Beautiful.
And it wasn't just about
Wow,
a
you
year.
knocked yours down, huh, Chris?
I thought that was like a
Wow.
glass.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shot. It's fucking cheers.
Jen, look who just walked by.
It's Cardi B.
Your new friend. Let's put another drink out there so we can.
Yeah, enjoy yourselves, guys.
This time, let's have Chris do a toast. See if he'd like to do a proper toast.
Yeah.
Not just saluting the calendar.
We all know the year, Chris.
You gotta wait. You're not pouring and doing a toast.
He doesn't have any drink yet.
Oh man, that Jameson's going fast. That's the Catholic whiskey, and I respect that.
Exactly. No Friday whiskey for me.
Who are the Proddy whiskeys?
Isn't Bushmills Protestant?
Bushmills is Protestant.
Oh, okay.
It's good though. Hey,
good
let me
as
just
fuck.
smell that. I haven't smelled this kind of whiskey in a long time. No, it's nice. This time of year, that does smell like Christmas to me, which is a sad way to grow up, and yet, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But it smells exactly like Christmas. Chris would like to make a whiskey toast.
I want to make a toast.
Yeah.
To two people in this room, Mr. Ron Bennington and Miss Gail Bennington, for an amazing just body of work in just one calendar year.
It is.
And just,
Back to the
He's
calendar.
recycling his last
I'm not
speech.
recycling anything. Don't let him interrupt me, Ron.
Yes.
This is fucked up.
Don't let him
You
speak.
shouldn't curse in your speech.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to let you do.
Okay.
Have your drink then.
Okay.
And then the next toast, let's make it to each accomplishment that you're excited about.
Okay.
Go over it one by one.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a sip right now.
Yeah, but yeah, enjoy yourself.
It's delicious.
Vito, enjoy. Actually, Vito gets the next toast.
Okay.
This is going to be the year of toast.
So many
You know how much I love toast, Ron.
Yeah, I know you do.
And this is a restaurant quality toast.
Let's not ruin Christmas. You know, let's not have you with another thing wrapped around you.
Okay, good.
I don't know how I'm the in-between for passing the bottle back and forth. I somehow got made fucking bar back for this situation. Oh, Vito, you're going to do a nice toast like you do?
Well, everybody, here we are, the end of 2017.
That is true.
Calendar year.
It's been amazing. Ron Bennington. I remember when I was just an intern and we met.
Yeah.
As when I was an intern. And now we're co-workers.
We are. I think of
Gail
us.
Bennington.
Yes.
All I want to do is interrupt him. I met you 2 years ago. It's been a fun ride. Hell of a ride ever since. You know?
It has been, yeah.
It's been crazy. Ups and downs.
What?
Traveled cities together.
Yeah.
Chris Stanley.
Yeah, what?
Jen.
What would you like to say to Jen?
Jen, I love sitting next to you in that office every day. We have so much fun. Go to movies together. Sometimes we go to social gatherings.
What about the work?
The Sunset Social. How much fun did we have the Sunset Social, Jen?
It's a great time.
It was a good time. Holiday party. Best friends. Best friends. Chris.
Yeah. Nothing, huh?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas. Cheers.
Well,
I don't want to know if I want to cheers that. I just kind of glossed over it.
when he salutes Jen, I get more and more nervous every
I
time.
know, it gets with every drink. It's
Cat person. You know how
yeah.
it's going to end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got to read the story.
Jen, this ends with a lot of regret for you. We'll just spoil that.
Jen, have you read Cat Person yet?
No, I haven't.
You need to read Cat Person.
You're the exact age of about.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a little bit older, but
Yeah. You're still in that cat person time of your life.
have you ever been on a date where you worried that it might go physically bad for you?
Yeah. Oh, all the time.
All the time.
I go into it thinking, I
Yeah.
don't know this person.
Every woman does.
Yeah.
Every time that you're in a situation where you're like, let's say you're out, you're drinking, you're like, oh, I just met this guy and this is going so fun. And then you're like, okay. And then you're like, wait a second. I don't really know this person. And what it, yeah.
It's
Look,
happens
there's just
all
a
the
bunch of people walking around the offices drinking.
Just get hammered.
They're on a drinking tour.
What is happening? Is there a tasting
It's a
out there?
walking wine tour of Sirius XM.
But everybody looked already sloshed, didn't they? They didn't even look like they were enjoying
That
themselves.
was a stumbled.
Yeah, stumble bums. We're doing the year-end wrap-up. Go over it on the iBang. It starts now with 45 different clubs saying what their perfect time was. When I got to Side Splitters in Tampa, their best thing that happened all year happened New Year's Eve last year. Ralphie May being with them. That one kind of broke me up a little bit.
That's really sweet.
Yeah. Well, let's go to this year's Ralphie May, our own Chris Stanley. It's going to be a big year for you.
I think so.
Did he say what they were up to? They all look.
They said that there's a book called The Book of Wine, and there's like a bunch of guys walking around drinking wine right now with their faces really red. That's what and he gave me a couple.
But why did they give him free wine or something?
Was it for this food court show?
They just said it was a book called The Book of Wine. He said this book called Book of Wine.
Book of wine. Book of wine. Book of wine. As I walk. Oh, Chris, you wanted to say a little cheers to everybody.
I wanted to say a cheers to two people in this
Sitting
film.
down?
Look, I got a bed back, okay, but I will stand for this.
Not with your back. By the way, great to see your back, Chris.
Great to see you, Ron. I want to tell you, Ron, and you, Gail, how much I love the both of you. And I want to say, Gail, amazing work with all the Gail Meets Girls this year.
Oh, thank
one
you.
One great guest after another, one great show after another.
Thanks.
Ron, all the unmasked.
Oh, thanks.
All the events.
Mm.
One thing after another, just building upon each other. So fucking good.
Still
and
saying
so
it's
fun.
very general. I'd like to hear some specifics.
Sounds like
Pamela, shut up.
Sounds more like an aggregation.
All right, come on. This gotta
calm
be nice.
down. This is a
Make it
nice day
Come on, it's
for all of
Christmas.
us.
I'll say the Pamela Adlon unmasked.
I'll say this.
I'll say that. I'll say possibly the best live event I've ever been to.
What's that?
The Pamela Adlon unmasked.
Really? More than Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was even better than that, Ron.
Wait,
because
what?
it was one goddamn surprise after another.
Yeah.
In a
You were
packed
surprised?
fucking room.
I guess Vito did most of the producing.
You know what? Vito's does no shit.
All right, but
All
let's
right,
keep it
come
nice.
on.
all
Like,
right?
it's just like having
but
fun.
Vito's the one. Just he's needling me. You know, he's egging me on.
No, he is needling you.
Yeah.
And, none of this stuff is possible without a Chris Stanley. You remember when I found you on my doorstep?
I remember that day.
Yeah.
Your doorstep of Hunter College.
Yeah. You were in swaddling clothes. That's how young he was. His clothes actually swaddled.
Yeah, my story's better than Vito's. Oh, he knew he was an intern. Guess what? Guess what, Vito? I ran into Ron Bennington outside of Hunter College.
Did
All right?
Ron Bennington come to your movie premiere senior year of college?
No, I did, though, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was something, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
That mean a lot to you?
Yeah, it did.
Good.
I remember being nervous outside the theater and then seeing you come down.
Yeah.
I was pretty excited about it because I was pacing
Oh, he
outside.
was pretty excited, Ron.
I had to walk down, what was it, on 34th Street?
23rd and like 9th.
Yeah. I'm way down there. It's just the gritty.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I thought, I was like, what is this, taxi driver?
I wouldn't even ask you to come to 9th Avenue.
This was like 4 years ago before Chelsea really got shaped up.
Oh, yeah. the High Line was still new. All the trees on the High Line were small. You can't even walk the High Line anymore. There's so many people. Now what are you going to do? But the thing is this, both you guys, unbelievable growth since you've been here. Vito, you were literally a kid. And Chris, and this is true, people don't realize this about Chris, I don't even think you really talked to me for the first year.
No. There was no
The first year, he stayed in the other room with Earl, and then he would just start to bring me little discs to burn movies.
Bootlegs, when people still watch fucking bootlegs.
He was like, yeah, this is bootleg. You get it. They would be terrible. You know what I mean? The way they were recorded.
Yeah,
But I always thought it was so sweet.
He was like trying to make a nice connection with you.
Yeah, it was his only time that he'll walk over and goes like, here's 7 movies. Also, I heard you say that you like James Dean, so here's all the James Dean movies I burned for you.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
I know I gave you a particularly bad copy of Blades of Glory, where it was literally like off fucking kilter, like it was a fucking diagonal
You're like the
thing.
guy, like somebody was actually holding it in a movie theater.
In some other country.
Yeah. Like I'm watching a movie and hear the cameraman fart. And I wish I was making that up. I'm not.
I miss bootleg. Like I had a Toy Story 2 where somebody got up to piss during the
Yeah.
thing. And
You
being
just see the
mad.
shadow of
Yeah,
it.
come on, man, sit down. Like,
But these two guys in the radio that they do every
know.
day, and the amount that they're putting in every day, you're both. You've both grown so much as producers. It's phenomenal.
Thank you, Ron.
And maybe we should say that other days other than Christmas.
That's
you know?
true. They
Maybe
work
I
hard.
should say it.
They work hard.
thank you.
Every time you hear me go like this, what the fuck are you doing? Just know that there's love in that.
Yeah.
Just pure
Thank
love.
you.
He's saying,
know
what the
that.
fuck are you doing? Because he
Yeah.
knows how great you actually are.
I know that. Vito doesn't, but I know that.
That wasn't a moment to be mean, Chris. This is a moment of being nice to each other.
And I'm going to tell you something, Chris. If you ever do get married,
Yeah.
I know you don't have a family.
None. Zero, Ron.
The Benningtons will be sitting up front where your family would have been sitting.
That's all I ever want.
Yeah, you have that promise.
Thank
It's
you.
true.
Yeah.
To Ron Bennington, everyone. To Ron Bennington and Gail Bennington.
Cheers.
We'll
Cheers
be
to
there.
us.
We'll be
Cheers
there.
to us.
We'll be there. He yells.
They'll be there, baby.
God.
2 little mice falling.
Oh, hear what he just
I
did?
don't know what that means.
2 little mice fall into a vat of cream.
Go ahead. No, finish it.
2 little mice fall into a vat of milk. One mouse drowns. The other mouse kicks his leg so hard,
Keeps
turns
going,
it into
going,
cream.
going.
Keeps going and going, turns it into cream. I'm that mouse.
He's able to walk out because he never gave up.
Yeah.
He turned that milk into cream, Chris.
Great.
He didn't yell out, "We're gonna beat it,"
and drown in his own milk. And just drown in his own jar of milk.
Face down.
Face down.
Face down in some milk.
At least it's milk was his last words.
Delicious fatty milk. Whole.
His last words was, "There's no way to turn this milk into anything. I might as well,
I'm turning it into piss. I'll just turn it into piss."
It's delicious.
And nobody can drink it.
Acidic piss.
You know,
But I really would like it if you guys got along better. That
I
mean a
would
lot
too.
to me.
well, in the season of giving, Jen and I have gotten you guys some gifts.
Wow, you shouldn't.
no.
Don't. How many times do I say don't?
Why?
Bullshit.
It's not
He
bullshit.
wasn't involved.
He just gave her
God.
the thing.
Bring him in,
How
Jen.
many times are we going to ask not to do that?
I know.
We like to share.
That's sick that you would do this.
I wanted to do Yankee swap.
I
We still
know.
can. This can be a Yankee swap.
All right.
Unless you like your gift too much, you don't want to give it away.
All right.
I don't think that's how it works. I think everyone likes
I know
gifts.
it's a cigar.
Is anyone on the board?
I'm not going to give back my cigar. Oh, don't do
Oh, here
that.
comes Jen
this
with all
is-
the gifts. Great. It's wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It says to Gail from Santa.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'll
my
pass over
God.
Chris's if you like.
Oh,
Chris,
thank you, Jen. Not thank you, Vito, but Jen picked this out.
Chris, I actually picked yours out myself, and I'm really excited about it.
Hope it's cigarettes and alcohol.
Oh my gosh, this is already. I'm shocked that you guys would do this. I'm opening this right at the mic.
There's an envelope that Vito gave me. This looks like it's a Groupon. Glad you spent the money. For Downtown City Spa, 1 colon hydrotherapy treatment.
I got him a chronic.
I'm not gonna lie, I might Yankee swap that one.
Oh, and it never expires.
That's great.
Never expires until you do.
I was going to get him the $35 one in the Bronx, but I decided to splurge and get him the one downtown.
Wait, hold on. It's on the mic.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh my gosh, I have all this beautiful stuff from Sephora. You guys shouldn't have. This is crazy. Is this lipstick?
Lipstick.
Oh my god, these look great. I like that one so much. And then what is this? A blush?
Yeah. It's like a little compact contour blushes.
Vito, you picked this out?
I did. I went to the makeup
I picked that out for you.
Oh my
Bronzer
goodness. This is so nice. This is beautiful.
And they got me 2 boxes of cigars, Romeo and Julietas, which I believe we can now start smoking in this building.
Oh, that's
Good.
great.
Thank you. I didn't know that you guys know that I like the cigar, so this is very, very sweet of you.
Let's light the fuck up then.
Chris.
It's nice they got you cigars, Ron. But guess what? I go a little more personal, all right? Because I got
God.
No, Chris.
Chris, we
you're
always
not
say
so-
don't.
And
Why
I
would
always
you
say I
do
ain't gonna
this?
listen to you.
Oh boy, he's drinking.
Oh boy.
He's drinking.
Ooh, these
Ron,
are
this is
so
for you.
pretty.
I will tell you there are some cigars in there, though.
Oh, nice.
Ruin the surprise.
And I got something for Vito and Jen as well.
Aw. That is sweet.
Now, Ron, there's something in there for you. That come. I don't know if you know this, but I'm an international traveler, and I've been to Paris, France, and that is a straight imported fucking French beret.
Oh my god, that is beautiful.
This is really nice, Chris.
That is really, really pretty.
So that's where you said, oh, I can't because I've got, because I've been to Paris, France, so I got you something there.
Yeah.
I never thought. How's it look?
It's great.
It looks great. That goes to Gail.
I'm not gonna lie, the quality of that looks
That's straight from the 11th district in Paris, France.
Oh, I didn't know which district. I thought I'd be something from the first 10.
No,
I didn't think you'd go to the 11th district.
I go to the hip district, Ron.
All right,
And it
good.
looks fucking great on you.
Oh my god, look at these. They're beautiful makeup brushes and what is that thing?
It's like a jewelry box.
It's a jewelry box.
Oh my
I picked that out.
god. Seems like Jen knows a lot about it though,
At a
Chris.
certain point, I think they're trying to tell you something, Gail.
You need to beat that face up, bitch. You need help.
And Jen, I got you a
Oh my-
bottle of tequila.
Did you really?
Yeah, hey, a bottle of Patron.
All right, don't yell.
I don't like to give Chris credit, but
Oh my God! It's the power of veto.
it's the golden power of veto.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really thoughtful.
So now who gives the best toast? Me.
I don't know if that's a
Can
toast.
I tell you something?
Yeah.
I really love my French beret.
Good.
This changes everything.
It's
I am going to
beautiful.
direct film now.
I want you to. That's what I was thinking of when I was looking at it. Like, this is a fucking director's beret.
It's really nice.
It's a dark blue. It's very dark. Well, kind of like the Bears jersey. But I didn't want to
You know
go
what?
straight black.
I thought it was black.
I thought it was 100% black. If
No,
you
that-
hadn't told me, I
that's
would have
blue.
lived happily.
Vito,
very,
I
very
want you
dark
wearing that all the time now, please.
It's been a crazy summer, everybody. I can't believe we made it all the way to jury.
And you ended up getting the last power of veto.
Look, Chris, I know we've been there for each other all year, and I know you want me to use this on you, but I'm just at the point of my game where I can't.
Seems like this is going the wrong way for me.
If I take you to the end, I don't know, man. I might not be able to go. So today, I've decided not to use the power of veto.
Bullshit. I got a campaign for the next few days.
Did anyone even use the power of veto last year?
I feel like they didn't. No.
No, I feel like everybody was just like,
Selfish.
Paul, what do you want to do?
Paul, should I use this or not?
I'm actually liking this. I'm watching myself.
It's
Good.
very nice.
Yeah.
Good. I
Chris,
know
you
it.
did a very good job with
That's
that.
right.
I find a beret to be very warm in the winter. And if I would have gotten some French lessons, that would have been perfect.
I
all the way
know,
around.
because
And there's some cigars,
This
you know?
is so nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Chris.
You're very welcome. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Christmas. You've made this the most special Christmas ever.
That's all I want to do is make special moments.
Chris, I'll be wearing this for every time we do our Big Brothers podcast.
Good.
Oh my God.
I want to be
so
reminded of my
nice.
graciousness.
And for,
Adam is going to love that I wear this every time I do the podcast.
What's Adam got you lately? Huh? Nothing.
Chris is really trying to buy love this year. Let's face it.
This little makeup box is so pretty, Chris. I can't believe you picked it out.
That's straight me. That's all me. Jen had nothing to do with it. I wanted to make sure
It
everyone
seems like
had
it's
nice-
from the same store as where she bought her
That's
present.
just,
So.
you know, weird coincidence.
No, Jen didn't even pick out the other one. I went to Sephora.
I promised I would talk to this Christmas girl right now. BL?
I want some of that Vito Dioc for Christmas.
Don't sound crazy. I know that you're going to court soon. When are you going? Next week?
I go next week. I'm going in front of the judge. This is because they're calling it stalking. I
Uh-huh.
went back to my boyfriend's premise of his jewelry store, and they asked me to leave, but I went back 5 times, so the judge is mad. So I don't have no record. I ain't like crazy or nothing.
Now, why did you keep going back? What did you hope to accomplish? That he would love you again?
Christmas love, Ron. Have you ever heard of couples that are in love and they get in a fight at Christmas? They pick up that 911. I'm just warning all the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
You guys better cool out, man. You pick up that phone. The cops have no time for your BS with BL.
Did they put you in the back of the car?
No, I did not. I did not get arrested. I finally, because they said everybody knew me. They knew my voice from your show in Florida. And they go, oh, my God, I've loved you forever, but the chili cook-off isn't going to work for you, honey. Because remember, we used to, when I was your phone screener, we used to do chili cook-offs.
Not at all.
Benny.
Not even
Yes,
one.
we did.
Why would we do
You
chili
don't
cook-offs in
remember
Florida? It's so fucking hot there. It's so hot. I never once ate chili the entire time I was in Florida.
You loved the chili, and you sprinkled a question. Mitchell Walters was there allegedly and sprinkled something on top of your chili.
Just
I don't
not true. Just not true.
I don't know. I'm okay. I'm not going to kill myself. I went and got a job, and I'm working at a beach bar here on Clearwater Beach. My boss gave me time off. I got a job.
Now, what
And
about your radio show that you were doing? That's gone?
I had to quit because it's called brokered radio, where you pay, you get paid to play, and I had it for 5-6 weeks, and shortest running broadcast ever. But I'm going to do a podcast next year. I'm moving.
Yeah.
I want to get away from this town. I've done 38 years in Florida. I'm not even made a headline yet.
Yeah. Well, if they lock you up, BL, I think it'd be a great thing for if you go to prison, you could get your GED and start to turn your life around a little bit, you know? She's never learned to read or write, and that's been difficult.
Yeah.
I have 9 fingers. How do you write with 9 fingers? Everything falls out.
Yeah, including your box, right?
No, I'm moving. I'm moving, and I'll.
No, BL, don't move.
Why?
Stay. Maybe he'll take you back. Go over there today. Just take a drive over there and see what he's up to.
What?
Do you think he's dating somebody else now?
No, he's not. Why? When you got a piece of this, why do you date something else?
Yeah, exactly. It does take a while for that growth to go off.
Hey, sometimes you need help from getting away from BL. Sometimes headaches are caused.
Yeah.
You've had them, haven't you?
No, BL, I've always found you to be charming. Just a lovely friend to have. Dude, I can't believe you stopped the show. I talked to Fez and he was going to come in and co-host with you full time.
Yeah, co-host my ass.
No, I'm serious, BL.
No.
That was going to be the Christmas surprise.
Oh. Well, I love Fez. I always will, but I don't want to banter him. I don't want to bother people right now. I need to be nice.
Legally, you can't, right? They've actually said legally you can't bother people.
No, I got to stay away from everybody.
What beach bar are you on down there?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's just a beach bar down by the Sand Pearl. It's a high-end beach bar.
Mm-hmm. What do they have, fruity drinks?
What did you say?
They actually serve drinks in a coconut there?
They put a little umbrella on your deal.
Everybody used to sing, living on sponge cake, watching BL bake, because she just fries up. Maybe you could have a little toast to BL.
Okay.
Oh, that would be nice. Give her a nice, thoughtful toast.
Yeah, Christmas toast.
Oh, Gail. What are you guys going to toast to? We're going to get out some soda bread. I could eat the whole loaf like.
All right, now you're going to get fucking jack and shit. No, I'll
You ate all the soda bread?
Yeah, because I ate an entire fucking soda bread loaf. What's the big deal? It's a dense cake.
And then you never gave me that present from BL.
No.
Don't worry about that present from BL. Look, it was some sort of replica of jersey that she fucking drew on. All right, why would you want that?
I didn't draw on it. I paid $400 for that. It's a Steve Carlson old-time vintage jersey. He signed it at King of Prussia Mall in Philly.
She's lying.
I'm not lying.
Was there a certificate of authenticity that came with that, huh, BL?
Oh, that's the biggest crap in the world. You guys need to take a class
so
on
authenticate the fucking shit you drew on there? That's the fucking biggest fucking hole of shit?
Just because you throw out a hard 8 on a craps table doesn't know you know sports, Stanley. Hey, how
She's got a point.
Yeah.
She ain't got a point.
She knows the terminology.
She does.
No one else knows the term. Hey, there was some talk.
Dude, you need upper deck or upper deck.
Upper deck.
Steiner. Those are respected companies. You just go into a story and just start drawing shit one night on your White Castle box. You can't do that.
Look, I know for a fact there isn't one sports memorabilia store. It's fucking the store in New York, so you're full of garbage. All right, BL, you're a fucking liar.
No, I know where you live, though. You sick? You getting sick? Oh, no. That's nice girl.
This is part of the problem.
Hey, Stanley, you still with that Parisian girl?
Yes, I'm still with that Parisian girl I met in fucking France. She helped me pick out Ron's fucking beret.
When are you getting married? She just make a prenup for the steam pipe incident, and she didn't get none of that.
Look, you bring up that fucking steam pipe. I can't even talk about it, all right? I signed a non-disclosure.
You have $819,000 in the bank. You told me.
I got some exciting news. I have had a friend in Florida for a long time named Jenny Q, and she owns the rights to a certain movie, and I'm announcing right now that we are doing the Florida Project 2.
What?
With BL and Polo.
Oh, perfect. I love it.
We're just following those two around for a while, and it's gritty. You know what I mean? It's real.
I'm not speaking to Paulo. I got heat with him.
Why?
Because when Bam Bam Majero died, he put up something on his Facebook really mean, and I called him. I said, "Take that down. That's Benny's friend." And he goes, "It's just Joe."
Yeah,
No,
Bam
he did.
Margera is still alive.
Yes.
And kicking.
No, who died? Not the gentleman that died a year ago.
Your career, a few days ago.
No. No.
What is it,
the
Muttley?
guy-
What do you want to tell us?
No, he used to eat chicken wings with him at a contest, and the poor man dies, and Paul O puts up on his Facebook, "I win again." Like the poor man died. The day he died, he puts it up on his Facebook.
Well, Paul is not a regular person.
He's a competitor.
Yeah. He means it.
There's something wrong with somebody's brain that does this shit. You don't do that. Somebody dies.
You know what? Next time I travel abroad, I'm using this Fuego Box. This thing looks just like a passport.
Oh, it's very
They're
classy.
like, what are you doing here? Well, look how many different hot sauces I've eaten over the years. So obviously, I can come into your country comfortably.
Hey, you guys, I got a little wager for you guys. Okay, if Chris Stanley doesn't get my present by February 1st to Benny, and my Chanel sunglasses, they're a high-end sunglass, I get to host the show a whole week with the Bennington family. 1 week, a whole solid week at Sirius XM.
Why would we
agree
to that?
There was no upside.
Hey, listen, I get ratings around that place. Don't you get it? Me and Black
BL, I'm going to take this and send it to the judge and say, add me to the list of people she's harassing. Hold on for a minute, BL.
Okay.
Here's our good buddy Pit Doc.
Hey, Ron, I just want to wish everybody a happy Merry Christmas.
Same to you, my friend.
Merry Christmas, Pit Dog.
I also want to say, I thought it was very touching that you talked about how you and Gail would be at the front line of Chris's funeral and everything like that. I got the RSVP when I got home. It's still set for February 23rd, right? The funeral? You booked the church already?
What the fuck, Pit Doc?
Yeah,
You used to
and
be
it's
my
gonna be hell-
personal doctor. Now he's busting my balls left and right.
It's
What
going to be
the
a hell of
fuck's
a
your
party.
problem?
Apparently, you being the next of kin, you're going to get all the millions you won this year in the lawsuit.
I'll outlive you, Pit Doc. That's for goddamn sure.
Hell of a party. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Pit Dog.
You're the best.
No, nothing merry about that fucking phone call.
He's just looking out for you, Chris. This is the way he.
But if you do die on
Doctors.
February 23rd, it'll be amazing.
That'll be very impressive
That'd
if
be
we
weird.
called it. I'll give him that.
You love a cold shot.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That shit comes through? Amazing.
Oh, you want to make one of your...
All right, here's this one's, I guess, to be. I'd rather give it to you, Ron. Do I have to give it to BL? Can I give it to you?
Yeah.
All right. To you, Ron Bennington, for being the fucking best boss a man could ever fucking want or have or need. Okay?
Yes.
To you.
To me.
All right? Because I love you.
Okay.
To being just a fucking amazing person and broadcaster.
Okay.
And the funniest man alive. I love you.
This is the stuff that Trump makes his staff
I
say.
know he does. Everyone stand up.
This is fucking genuine.
You know, we got to say to Jen, too.
Yes.
What a 2017 she's had.
Jen has killed it. I mean, I don't think I have relied on anyone as much as Jen. She really killed it this year, and just she came in here and immediately we fell in love with her. But I think she just got stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
I mean, what she did with Dish becoming a sponsored,
Crazy.
it was nuts.
Cheers.
That was awesome.
Here's the thing about that, Jen. I always say this. I go, the Vitos, the Chris's, they come and go. But I know Jen will never leave me under any circumstances.
That is true. He did say that.
I go, neither hook nor crook could ever take that young lady away. Yeah, you've had a great year, Jen.
Thank you guys so much. It's been an honor working on this show.
Well, you know, she found herself in Montreal. She found herself in Austin.
I know.
All the craziness up and down the halls here.
DC.
DC as well. Thank you,
Yeah.
Vito. Maybe it's time for you to make a nice little toast, Vito.
Trying to fuck it up this time.
All right, boy. Come on, pal. Let's keep it nice. Let's honestly keep.
It's always nice.
Yeah.
As the power of veto holder, I'm here making a speech. Ron and Gail Bennington. You guys look so great in your hats.
Mine wasn't a gift. I just brought this from home.
It was a gift to yourself from you.
That's true.
That's true.
I did.
Jen,
wherever you are.
Jen, it's been an amazing year. That's a great set of overalls you have on today.
Thanks.
Oh, boy.
I'm glad overalls are back, and you're making them back in a big way.
You got to be careful.
You don't comment on anything
Yeah.
physical.
Chris,
Damon.
that's also a
Damon.
nice shirt, I guess.
It's
Yeah,
a
man.
fine shirt.
We did it, guys. 2017. The end is here.
Let's take it in big to the end of the year, too. You know what I mean? Let's fucking, just like we were studying for a test. Let's
Full
just,
throttle.
Yeah, go. Let's go fucking full throttle.
I think we learned a lot this year, and it's
Yeah.
definitely to go full throttle,
If anything.
even when other people don't want you to, and they tell you no.
So going full throttle, everybody.
Cheers. Full throttle.
Full throttle Bennington.
Throttle it.
Full throttle, man. Full fucking throttle.
Oh man, I almost forgot. Bruce sent us over some of his honey that he makes himself. Like
Get outta
his,
here.
yeah, this is like from his hive.
Hive like a beehive?
Exactly like a beehive.
So this is raw honey?
This is raw honey
Now, what is the difference?
that he makes. I think it's like, kind of like less processed or unpasteurized. I don't know all the specifics of
Do I get
it.
it stored or treated differently?
No, I don't think so.
Does he have a bee farm?
He does bee farm. I
It's
don't
a
know.
colony, Vito. What the fuck?
It's a farm.
Easy, everybody.
He does
Everybody's
in
right.
Paris, Kentucky.
Ooh.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
enjoying
great.
this.
Really, really cool.
Looks delicious.
Thank you so much, Bruce.
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 What good is everybody? It's Hard Rock Johnny.
Jenny.
Bennington. Just
Hey.
want to call to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas
to you,
to you.
Jen.
Christmas.
It was a wonderful year for the Bennington family, and I'm very happy to be part of it in whatever
That's
way.
really
I am.
nice of you to say.
Yes.
Chris,
You
is
guys
there
are
something you'd
always
like to
the
say to
best.
Johnny?
I want to say one thing to Hard Rock Johnny. I'm going to toast this man.
Mm-hmm.
Stand it up. To the man who runs the best goddamn eatery and hard rock and roll establishment in all of Times Square, the crossroads of the world. I want to say thank you to Hard Rock Johnny.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was very nice.
Such a nice eatery you have.
There's nothing better than that fucking eatery.
Let everybody at the eatery know how much we appreciate them too, Jenny.
Just let it
I
know,
will.
John.
Yeah.
will.
John.
Well done. Thank you, John.
That's my given name, but that's okay. Yeah, I like that. Sometimes I enjoy my given name.
I also apologize for all the texts pre-Thanksgiving show, but I think it all worked out in the end.
It did.
It did. It did.
You
It
know,
did. It was
all
worth
those texts
it. It was
were
worth
necessary.
It was worth it.
Good. All right. I know you're being charged by the text, so you don't want me to hammer you. You don't want to fuck up your anytime
My-
minutes.
My bill was huge.
Should have texted him after
Wireless
9.
was crazy.
If you're just tuning in right now, we're having a little on-air drinking party that Chris has taken to be pretty melancholy into forceful and even threatening.
It's
He's
it's got-
enjoying some Jamesons in
It's-
the afternoon.
Delicious.
Yeah.
feels like it's getting very cat person in here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that means. I really got to figure that out.
It's going to end with you calling us whore. Johnny.
Yes.
We'll talk to you later, my friend. Merry Christmas. All right.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, I'm going to come over on New Year's Eve and watch the ball drop. Okay. So
Come on over. I got
congratulations.
room. Coming
Yeah.
between your sets. Come on over.
Peace.
Later.
So this is it. We're wrapping up the year.
Yeah.
It's always like a little bittersweet, isn't it?
It is. Like there's something a little sad, particularly saying goodbye to this year because we just had such a great one. Like it really was so many cool people that we got to work with this year. We did, I mean, every year, like we try to do so many like outside projects, but the amount that we did this year, the amount of
Crazy.
people we got to meet because we were going to Austin, which we'd never been before, and Montreal was great this year, and it's really a blast getting to connect with everyone, and of course everybody who comes out to shows in New York. It's always a great time.
Other than BL being arrested, I think everything went
that's
very
true.
well.
Yeah.
That was
And then it
difficult.
sounded like she just name checked me to the police. She said they brought it up, but why would they? Oh, my old chili bake-offs that I used to do. Never. Not only did I not do a chili bake-off, neither did anyone else in the history of Florida.
Doesn't sound bake-off friendly.
Doesn't sound Floridian.
It's hot and humid. You give somebody a chili, you could end up killing them.
I hate chili dehydrated.
Once again, chili warnings go out as many young people in Adair have been eating chili to try to see who could die first.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want some chili now.
I've been dying for some stew. I'll be honest. I would love a fucking
Dies for
stew.
stew.
Does Hale and Hardy have stew?
I'm not going to get stew from Hale and Hardy. I'm going to get stew from a stew
You
place.
seem like a Hale and Hardy stew guy.
It's a weird thing to say.
Bum, bum. Well, it's nice though, right? I'm
It
sitting
is.
around like this.
I know, having fun.
Have a little bit of Jameson on the air.
Just tasting a little, you know?
Yeah. Most people don't think like, oh, it's good to drink at work. We do.
Yeah.
And we would do that even if we were pilots.
All right, the Q trivia is about to start.
It is. It's very early for that.
not
They go
HQ.
to-
Oh,
HQ.
that's
No.
the
He goes to the
cue.
bootleg Q.
This is the fucking bullshit.
I tried to
Yeah.
do the queue yesterday, and it froze, and then they kicked me out because they said I didn't answer the question in time.
They're not pros over
So
there.
you've signed up for Q as
I
well?
signed up for the queue.
I'm straight HQ.
Yeah, HQ is a better place to be.
I'll never turn my back on HQ or Scott.
Yeah, but they keep turning their backs on Scott. Fucking Dylan Francis was running it
Look,
last
Scott
night.
has off for Hanukkah.
When's the last
He's gonna
time
be back
Scott
this
was
week.
on?
Scott was on 2 days ago. Don't.
Okay.
He's going to be back this weekend, I think.
All right, look, you
I'm
went
starting to worry that he has a drug problem.
He only has to show up for 10 minutes of work.
I
a
mean,
day.
here's the thing. If you got 400,000 people showing up at any time, why would you miss it? Why would you go, oh, I don't want to do that gig?
I bet they're trying to push him out.
The guy last night was really messing up.
No one's going to be as good as Scott at that.
No one.
The guy last night was
Scott
breezing.
was-
Low energy, Scott?
Oh, I
Well, look.
definitely didn't like low energy Scott.
The Q's got Joe Monahan, and that guy's perfectly happy.
He was wearing a Vader mask yesterday.
Oh, jeez. Does he not even care at all?
He had a hockey stick the first time I played the Q.
Maybe this is a job BL could do.
They almost
I
got
think she would be-
5,000 people in the room.
I think BL would be really good at hosting the queue.
They don't have the bandwidth for 5,000 people at the queue.
No, it's just, this fucking game is going to go off.
Here's our buddy, John and Mass.
Hey guys, I
Hey.
just want to say Merry Christmas, and I'm so glad the show kept going, and not only kept going, but picked up steam with Gail. You're so great, and
That's so sweet.
and Jen, and Vito, and of course Chris Stanley, and of course it could never be done without the best Ron Bennington.
Oh, thank you very much, John. Have a very happy Christmas there.
You too.
Merry Christmas.
Fezzy, if you're listening out there anywhere, we still love you. Merry Christmas.
That's very nice.
that's nice.
See you soon. Harold, go ahead.
Happy holidays, fathead.
I don't care. I don't. He doesn't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. He doesn't care. I don't care. I'm happy-go-lucky. Women call me plucky. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. He doesn't care. I don't care. Look out, Hank Mancini. Here comes Eeny Meeny.
Then he just hangs up.
Wait him out.
That's just
That's Kevin Meaney calling us from heaven. I don't care. One of the funniest ever. I don't know who the other guy was. Hey, Meat Face.
Hey, how you doing there, Ron?
Good.
I want to thank you guys for another great year of radio. And I would like to make a request for Chris.
Yeah.
You can do a shot and then do the Lord's Prayer, please.
Lord's Prayer.
Lord's Prayer.
How's that one? It's our people who art in heaven.
Our people?
Our people who art in heaven. Our people who art in heaven. Hallowed is the name.
Your name is Hollow?
Hollow. The name doesn't mean anything. Hollow is the name. This kingdom's come.
Ew. Disgusting.
It is what it is in heaven.
Hey, it's what it is in heaven, dude.
Way to be accepted.
It is what it is in heaven.
Yeah. What goes around comes around in heaven.
Can you help me with the next part?
No.
Two
It
little
is what-
mice.
There isn't.
It is what it is in
Two little
heaven.
mice.
Yeah.
In the garden of
Good and evil.
good and evil.
Great book. Now you're hitting a wall, huh? It's
Yeah, I
hard to
can't
find the
remember
next
it all
part.
now.
You had Thou.
Now,
Thou.
thou shape,
Yes. Shape of you.
thou shape is, thou will do,
What thou will do.
thou will do as God will.
Dr. Will?
I need to, what's the next word after thou?
Hey, Sarah. Sarah, what's up?
You guys, I'm disabled and homebound, and I just want to tell you that your giggles, your ridiculousness, your love, and your just exuberant silliness just makes my day. It makes me so happy. I've started writing fuck off haikus and having a blast just listening to you guys.
Thanks so much, Sarah.
So good to hear from you. Thanks for calling.
And you inspired me. I'm the ravioli sandwich person.
Mm-hmm.
But you inspired me. I am doing a GoFundMe to raise money for tantrum trucks, padded room trucks that you can order and have delivered to your house.
Just take a tantrum in there?
And just have a tantrum.
I know, that could have saved some people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I thought you guys would appreciate that, and I want you guys to have the absolute best vacation, and I can't wait till you come back.
Thank you so much.
Hey, soy.
Yeah.
Would you now lead us in prayer?
All right. Thy kingdom's come.
No, start from the beginning.
Okay.
Never start a prayer towards the end.
All right. Hold on. It is, no. Just give me the first two words.
Our
life as it is in heaven, on earth shall it be.
That's it. Reggie got it. Our what? Our
sins.
Our Father.
Now I'm good.
Now it's going to roll.
Now you
Our
got it.
Father, as he is in heaven, he is amongst us. With the shadow of the valley.
Red in Canada. Red.
Is that it?
No.
Hey, buddies.
Hey.
First off, I just want to congratulate everybody there because things are definitely way more under control than when Eastside Dave and Fez got drinking. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
a load of hell
Oh,
there.
yeah.
But I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and thank you so much for all the years of wonderful entertainment. Gail's a wonderful addition. Her laugh just drives me insane. It's awesome.
Thank you so much, Red.
And I look forward to the upcoming years. Thank you again for the entertainment.
Take care, my friend.
Take care.
Here's Tom the Cop in Oklahoma.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Cool, man.
Hey, I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and thank you for what you do. You make 3 hours of my shift a lot more bearable every day. And I really appreciate all of you. And Gail, you're a great addition to the team.
Thanks so much, Tom.
Sweetheart.
Merry Christmas.
All right,
to you.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Look what it is. It's the Candy Man.
Ooh, I love candy.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, I have a question before anything. How the hell has Chris not been hit by lightning yet?
Well, he is one. He just found out this year you're 1/5 Jewish.
I'm 1/5 Ashkenazi Jew.
And you could see that you never really made it as a Catholic.
No, God. I mean, I went to the Catholic school, but like the day they took me to like my first confession, I just lied and went to like the room where I was supposed to pray and just like didn't fucking pray because I couldn't remember the Lord's Prayer or whatever. Or, I don't know, one of the other ones.
You know what? We never know what giant radio stars are going to call us at any time. And we got it right here, the one and only Tom Sharplin.
Tom Sharplin.
Oh, Chris, how are you?
Good. I'm
Happy
great.
holidays.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Gail. How are you? My real life friend, Gail, IRL. Oh. Hey, Chris, the question on HQ tonight, first question, how much money did you get in the settlement?
Well, that's a fucking NBA.
A, $450,000. B, $980,000. Or C, $15.5 million.
I can't answer that.
Just
Come on.
answer it.
I can't. It's signed a fucking NDA. I can't.
But it is one of
what-
those choices, is what you're
There's-
saying.
What if that was
no
the
choices.
12th question? What if you made it 11 questions deep on that thing? And that was the 12th question. Would you answer it then?
No, I will not answer it because I am fucking under contract, I guess, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Tom,
Under
we are getting
contract.
Scott back soon, right?
Scott's back on Sunday, from what I was told.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tom is so connected to this
He
whole
is.
thing.
He knows everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Chris Stanley.
It's true.
Maybe he could be in real life friend too.
Yeah, sure. I would welcome Chris into the fold.
What's that
So
for?
Chris, you got to act like you belong.
Why not? I do belong. What's wrong with that? What the fuck is that supposed to be, Tom?
You're acting like a tourist on your own show.
I don't know what that means.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
snap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you act like you're outside the bakery window looking in. Your nose.
Oh, this show's a
pressed
bakery
against the
now,
glass.
is it, Tom?
Hot take, Tom.
Yeah.
It is a hot
I
take.
think you guys
Fuego
should listen to fucking Tom
Just
Sharplin.
You're there. You got the job.
Yes.
Act like you work there already.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I do act like I work here.
Well, you're a little drunk
Act
for
like
that.
you're auditioning.
Look, I'm just fucking enjoying some Jamesons on a Christmas day.
Your shirt's wide open.
Oh my
your
God.
dirty tee.
Your titties are out, Chris.
Yeah, check these titties out, Tom Sharplin.
Oh, come on.
Fat titty boy.
This is getting too far.
Yeah, I know. It's the drinking, I think.
I think it's Tom Sharplin gotta get me on. I think that's the problem. He's the one coming in here.
Look, just ask yourself this once in a while, Chris.
What's that?
Am I acting like I got the job already?
I feel like if I'm getting drunk at work, then yes, I have.
That's fair. That's a fair point, actually.
How else can I fucking act if I have the job already?
Yeah, but those toasts, you act like you're.
Oh, I'm
He's
sorry.
kissing ass.
I'm not kissing ass.
You're kissing ass because you know you could be
Bullshit.
fired any second.
Bullshit.
Is that what you're afraid of,
I know I
Chris?
could be fired any second. I'm sure there's plenty of HR complaints against me. But if you fucking
Sexual
question
nature.
my love of fucking Ron Bennington and Gail
I
Bennington,
will.
then it's on in Jersey, Tom Sharpling, all right? All right? I'll come on the fucking best show and fucking make a goddamn mess.
Sure, okay,
Stop it.
that's right. Chris, I love how Chris goes, and Ron, I love you, and then Ron goes, okay.
Yeah, that's at best.
Okay.
Yeah. Just act like you belong, Chris.
Yeah, I do belong.
That's good advice, Chris. I think that's good advice for this holiday season.
I think it's redundant advice.
Okay. Well, happy holidays to all my favorite Bennington.
Same to you, my friend.
Happy
Have great
holidays.
holiday.
Shalom.
I'll see you soon. Okay,
Take care. The one and only Tom Sharpling.
That's very exciting. He's, of course, on The Best Show, which you can check out at thebestshow.net Tuesdays, 9 p.m.
I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing calling in giving me shit.
Chris.
Character today. I've had BL on hold the whole time. I'm going to let her go. BL.
Bye, Benningtons. I love you guys forever, and I've got an issue. I just wanted to tell you that I'm not going to get in trouble, and I think you guys are a great team. I love Jen and the dish. I sing the dish jingle, and I want to thank you for everything you've done, and congratulations on the $11,000 you raised for charity. I'm really proud of you.
Take care, BL. Bye.
And,
Love you,
and
BL.
I've got camel toe. I got camel toe right now. I got to go fix it.
We know.
Okay. Did you say like you're excited
That's
with BL?
very weird.
And you were the one that went into her room that time. and saw
Oh
her.
my God.
That
You
was Vito.
What are you eating?
So much you gold.
see, I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to be called,
I'm
but
20% Ashkenazi Jew. I can say whatever I want.
you can only say 20% of it.
Yeah, but you don't know what he really wants to say.
Right,
That's what
it
he's
could be.
not saying. Is where to put that. All right, we got to get ready to wrap this one up. It was, I think, a great 2017 right up until today, and Chris started drinking. That's when we
Worried about
started to go sideways a little bit. Gail, thank you for a great 2017.
Thank you for a great 2017. This has been such a great year, and I'm so proud of everyone on this team. I've honestly have the coolest job in the world, and I'm so lucky that I get to sit next to you every day, and I just have so much fun. I mean, everyone's talking about my laugh because like that's all I do all day. I get to laugh at you, and I'm really lucky for that.
I'm really lucky too. I hear it from everybody of what a fortunate position that I get to have this experience with my daughter. Chris Stanley is actually my family. There's no doubt about that. I love this kid. Vito, as I said, even as he's sitting there wearing his present around his neck. And I'll also say this, Jen, who is the sweetest and hardest working kid and just loves radio. And for me, a guy who's worked in this business for decades, to see a young person who loves radio, I know for a fact she's going to have a big 2018. There's going to be announcements. Gail, you're going to have a big 2018.
Yes, that's true.
Chris, me and you will continue to do what we do, doggy paddle and just get by. But we're going to do that. No one can stop us.
Happy?
But it was an amazing year, and I'm also at that time of my life and at this time of year, I look back at this career, and I want to thank not only Gail, but Fez Watley, who I did the show with, Ron Diaz, that I did the show with, that I started in Florida. That's amazing when you think you've been able to do something with 3 different people and have it be those people. But I do want to point out that I lost a friend and a partner this year, Ross Reback, who started the Ron and Ron Network with me a lot of years ago. And to have that kind of stuff happen, it does remind you that all this stuff is finite. You know what I mean? That you only get these experiences. But I do know that at his memorial, he had a big thing of all the guys hanging up. And that's that's what we do here. That's the kind of memories that we make. So I don't take any of these blessings for granted. And I also wanted to say to our buddy Artie Lang, everybody believes in you. Everybody wants you to just get a chance to get better. And I think of all the people who are out right now. Okay, there for the grace of God. I love you all. Anytime, anything I could do. And I want to thank everybody. And this is a song that we play every year. And it started the first year I worked in radio. It's my favorite Christmas song. And I just love Chrissy. So have yourself a merry little Christmas, everybody. And we'll see you again in 1974.